Beautiful. Just got a couple people join the call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited for today's call, today's masterclass, today's training, all the above. All right. All right. Awesome. Mubin, what's up, man? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Um, this past few days has been a little bit rough. Just some family stuff and some news, but nonetheless, super excited for the system, what we're doing, and moving forward. Let's see. I just want to pull this out. Where is it? Where is that folder? Where's that folder? This folder? All right, guys, we're gonna start any minute now. Just gotta find a folder real quick. Where did I put it? I feel like you're in here. No, where did it go? Funnel photos, same name signature, testimonials, $1 million business blueprint, add examples. What's up, everybody? 21 people on the call. And we're gonna bang it out in just a minute. Awesome video. Okay. This one. This one. It could be this one. Photos. It's okay. I don't need it like that. Okay. All right. All right, let's get started. So, first and foremost, welcome to today's call. All right, today is going to be the last masterclass for the month. As you guys know, I've been working really, really diligently to finish the automated recruiting, automated selling, automated pitching, prospecting, team management. The whole automate your whole downline system is happening very, very, very soon. We are looking to launch publicly at the beginning of next month. Really excited for that. Super cool. I think everyone's gonna be very happy with the product we're putting out. Number one. Number two, today's master class is, and I guess I should have the presentation open so I can actually teach this. Today's master class is talking about websites and funnels. If you've never heard of what a funnel is before, don't worry. I'm going to guide you guys through it today. It's something that I'm pretty good at, pretty good at, and maybe something really cool and fun that we can do towards the end is you guys can watch me like build a whole website in like 10-15 minutes. We could time it and we can see how much you can get done as a little challenge. So I think that would be really cool to do. What's up, Chance? What's up, everybody? Awesome, Mimi. What's going on? All right. So let me just close out a couple of tabs. Have all the websites open for you guys. The lesson is here. Perfect. Let's close this notes. Don't need this. Don't need this. Okay. Awesome, guys. Before we get started, um, I just wanted to kind of talk about something that really hit home with me recently. Um, I don't know how to jump into this, and I don't want this to be no sad, sappy thing, but I think it's important for me to say. But you know, mental health is such a big thing, and a few days ago, I lost my cousin because of mental health issues he's had, and I just wanted to um say out there that we don't know what people go through, and I just lost my cousin yesterday due to mental health reasons. Um, if you love someone and you haven't told them that you love them today, just give them a hug and just tell them that you love them and that you appreciate them. Because I didn't have that chance to tell that to my cousin, and his name is Vichai Chom, and I'm just praying for him to rest in power and to rest in paradise. Amazing soul, amazing human being. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been able to teach the classes. So, mental health is a real thing. And if you love someone, just hug them today and just let them know that you love them and you appreciate them because, we don't know when they're going to leave. And as a lot of you guys know, I have 4 chronic conditions that I deal with. And every day I wake up, I don't know if it's going to be my last day. So, I try to live every single day I can to the fullest and really try to provide as much value to people to help them. There's people out there that's looking for our help, that's looking um for this house, this family to belong to something. And he was actually on my last training call as well too, reaching out to me saying he wanted to do better. Um and I know I did everything in my power for his whole life to kind of help him and guide him to be a better person and to do good things and be a be a man and take care of yourself and take care of your family. So I just wanted to use that as a foundation of today's call. It's kind of why I'm taking just a little break for myself and my family, to kind of just help their family during this time. But again, um, if you love someone, just hug them, just hold them, tell them you love them, because we don't know if we're going to see them again. Thank you, Mabine, NJ, everybody that's chatting to me right now. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna take a picture of this and just have it, and I'm making a little video for him as a little tribute. But it's just crazy to me how he was just on the last call for one of my trainings, and I was just talking to him. So just give me a second. I'm just gonna pull myself back together. Just give me just like a couple seconds. I'm gonna drink some water. Just clean my eyes. All right. So first and foremost, thank you guys, everybody here, all 28 people of you, 29 people. Thank you so much for jumping on today's call. And Just really excited for this class and updating everybody with the systems that I've been working on and what's happening moving forward with our movement, real downline marketers, um, and kind of like what to expect in the near future as we release the system in the next month. So really excited to teach you guys about sales funnels and websites and kind of what's the difference between the two and kind of like how you can use this and apply this to anything in your life. It doesn't matter what product you're selling. It doesn't matter if you have if you're in health or wellness or you're in fitness. Um, if you're selling a book, if you're trying to sell out events like live events, everything I teach you can be used for that. I know the chat's going off right now. Uh, I don't even know where the chat disappeared to sometimes. Okay, there it is. Chats. Thank you guys again for your words. It means a lot to me. All right. Whew. So today the title is called. First of all, let me know if you can see my title right now. If you can see my screen, because sometimes when I share my screen, people don't see it. So give me a number one if you can see my screen real quick, or yeah, if you can just see my screen, just give me a number one real quick in the chat. Okay, awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. So today's going to be kind of cool. Today's going to be really cool. And if you're here for the first time, I want to welcome you. If this is the first time that you're jumping on my trainings, I just want to do a real quick intro to kind of let you guys know what you're going to get out of these classes and who I am real quick, just so you know that you're hearing it from the horse's mouth, that the things that I'm teaching, I actually do. Right. And so I always like to lead with experience, not with theory. And everything I teach you is always from my experiences. Okay. And so, real quick, what we do and why we have these master classes is just because, um, what we do here, Real Eye Marketers, and my movement, the 7 Digit Club, here with me, is that we teach high income skill sets that will serve you for a lifetime, that's been tested against time. And this is like, you can call it a mantra, you can call it a call to arms, you can call it many things, right? And I want to make sure I drill this into everybody's mind, because it's so much more than just we're building a business together, right? It's so much more than that. And growing up and being an entrepreneur, it was very difficult for me to figure out what it meant to be successful. And so that's where this quote came to be. It's like, I just want to teach what I wish someone had taught me. These classes are absolutely free. I spent the last 12 years learning this, hundreds and thousands of dollars. And it's just my way to kind of give back, just to help the little guy and the little girl is trying to figure it out and just never really had someone rooting for them that's in the corner that want to see them win. And so I just want to be that person to you. All right. And again, real quick, I actually do own a couple brick and mortar businesses where I make custom suits for men. If you look up GQ magazine, 2 Chainz bulletproof suit. My brother is there with 2 Chainz. It has like 5 million views now. If you did like a really special promo of him, I've been coach and mentor for Bob Proctor and his family for many years. I've known them for like 18 years now or something like that. Drake is someone that's one of our clients. If you know, when he became the ambassador for Toronto Raptors, we actually handmade a suit for him. And I've also had a lot of success within the industry of direct sales as well too. Just kind of been a real low key guy, but now with these classes and everything that's happening, I believe it's a disservice if I don't share on what I have with the world. And now, last but not least, the man, Uncle Russell. All right, Russell Brunson. If you guys know who Russell Brunson is, it was super cool that he gave me a shout out, kind of talking about his books and what he's done and what his methodology has done for me and my family, especially when it comes to the internet. So that's something that's really cool, all right? And I think and I think it's just important for you guys to know that, especially if you're here for the first time. And so let's jump right into it, all right? Title of today's class is The Era of Websites is Over. Learn about the art and science of sales funnels, okay? There are certain types of sales funnels for authors, speakers, coaches, and consultants. There are different type of sales funnels for if you sell a service or if you sell a physical product and digital product. And so the number one thing I want you guys to understand today is that websites, okay, are no good. They're being replaced by sales funnels. And I'm going to get into that and explain what that means really, really, really soon, right? And with websites, the reason why websites are no good, this is what I want you to imagine. So as you guys know, I like to speak in parables. I like to give things that are very symbolic so then you can remember it much easier and pull back from it. So I want you to think about a website and think about like a brochure. 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 There you go. Think about it as just like a brochure, a flashy one, a matter of fact. Okay. And I'm going to use this as the foundation for today's lesson. And once you guys understand why it's a flashy brochure and why sales funnels are absolutely dominating websites, it's going to make a lot of sense to you by the end of this call. So you stick with me to the end of this call. It's only going to be about, I would say, 30-45 minutes. I usually teach for up to an hour, depending on how well it goes and the response of everybody. And then I keep about 30 minutes for Q&A. I think today I might do something really cool and actually build a whole website and build a full funnel live with you guys, maybe in like 15 minutes, and we can see how fast I can do it and how much we can get done to show you how simple it really is. Okay. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into kind of like the different types of funnels and what a funnel actually means, okay? And all a funnel is, it's still a website. So don't get that confused, okay? A funnel is still a website. It's just like the pimped out version of websites, okay? So a funnel is a series of predictable steps towards one outcome. All right. And I'm going to show you a real life example of this so it makes sense. Websites are like a flashy brochure. Okay. When I first got started in entrepreneurship, the very, very first thing I did is like, okay, I need to get a logo. All right, I got a logo. Okay, what do I need now? Okay, I need to get a website. And that's what most people do, right? And so when I did my website, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put my about me. I'm gonna put my story over here. I'm gonna talk about how I did this and why I'm so awesome and why I'm so amazing. And that's what websites are. It's just a flashy brochure that shows off the entrepreneurs or business owners logo, the things they've done, the success they've had. It's all about them. And I realized that I was doing the same thing, right? It didn't have persuasion, it didn't have epiphanies, it didn't have parables, it didn't have stories, it didn't drive desire for change and striking an emotion in somebody to help them make a decision, right? And so when I get into it, I'm gonna show you like a website. I'll show you an old client of mine's, her website, and then the new funnel I made for her, right? So I'll show you one of my clients I have right now. You guys probably know who it is, but I'll show it to you and it'll make a lot of sense, okay? And then I'm gonna break down the art and the science behind it. So I'm gonna talk about the structure, which websites for which price points. So depending on your product, there's a certain price point that goes with it, right? And I don't know why, it's just been tested against time, but certain products use certain websites that have certain price points. And I'm going to give you all those answers here today. All right. Awesome. So just keep that in the back of your mind because we're going to be referencing that throughout the training today. Awesome. Let's see. So I'm going to share my screen. So I just want to share my browser with everybody. Here you go. Beautiful. Awesome. So can you guys see my screen? Mike Jones, give me a thumbs up. Can you see my screen? Awesome, brother. Thank you. Welcome. Nice to see you again, Mike. All right. So what I use is a software called ClickFunnels. The owner, Russell Brunson, owns this. You guys don't need to make an account right now. Matter of fact, I give this to you for free. If you're part of my team and you have my system, as you can see here, I literally pay about $600 a month Canadian because this is US. And I eat the cost and I actually give you access to all these systems for free. So don't even worry about that. You don't actually need to have an account. If you wanted an account, the basic package is $97 a month. Okay. So you don't need to pay for that. You get it absolutely for free as long as you're part of my team. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. So you don't need to make an account. Just follow along with me. And today's more about understanding the concept, okay, and then how I've used it for the things that I've done it with. All right, so let's use. Sorry, Anne, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let's use this as an example. Perfect. So here is a before and an after of one of my clients. Okay. Oh, there goes my camera. Come back. Come back. Am I back? Okay, there you go. Awesome. So here is one of my clients. This is her website. Okay. And she has a few things going on, right? It's like, okay, um, she has is about us, she has deals, and she has case studies. Okay. And so what I did was I took this is a website, this is a funnel. Okay. This is the old version, this is the new version. It's still a website, right? But it's done in a certain way. Everything I'm going to teach you today, you're going to understand why your website doesn't work, why it's not generating leads, why it's not generating sales, especially if you have a replicated website from the company. Okay. So that's what it is now, right? This is what it is before. Okay. And there's three things that make a successful website. Okay. And I want you guys to write this down. There's three things, no matter what, it's tested against time. This is forever, no matter what, for the rest of your life. If your website isn't working, your funnel isn't working, it's because of these three things. This is gold, okay? And I have taught this before. Number one, it's called the hook. Number two, it's called a story. Number three, it's called an offer, okay? Hook, story, offer. I'm going to break every single one down today with you and show you how it applies to any any website slash funnel, because now we're going to pimp you up the funnels, because websites are basics and we're not basic, we're advanced here. Okay, so any website, which is now going to be referred to as funnels, it's these three simple words. Oh, I should have just said that in the title. The three simple words to know if your website is going to convert and actually make money. Yeah, that's a pretty good title. Okay. Sorry. So hook, story, offer. All right. Now, when you look at your social media posts, you look at captions for pictures or videos, or even the first second of the video, or your website. Okay. Let me go back to the website or your website. The number one thing is a hook. We understand that, human beings have an attention span less than a goldfish. They're like, it's crazy. Like, human beings have the attention span less than a goldfish. And what do we do all day? We pull our phones, we're on social, and we're just boom, 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 right? Just going through our phone and just commenting, liking, YouTube, you name it. So the hook, what's a hook? A hook is something you can think about as like a right hook. It's something that's going to stop you in your tracks for you to pay attention to see what it is that we have to offer. So here in my client's old website, she don't have a hook. There's nothing here that grabs my attention. My hook, look at this. First thing immediately, how clear is that? We are giving away to first-time visitors, so that means you have to be new, a 95% discount. It's usually $1,300 for only $95. Okay, that is a great hook. It stops you in your track. You see it's a deal, and you're like, I want to get it. Okay, and by the way, this deal is only local to Calgary. So if you're not from Calgary, you can't get this deal, and it's a really sweet deal. Okay, same thing. If you guys remember a couple trainings back, I taught you the how to desire without pain. That's your hook for here as well. Okay. And let me just log into your account so I can just play around with it. So I'll make here. Oh, you know what? I just make a new one. I'll make a new one from scratch. Sure. Sell a product. Oh, look, here's the price point of the products. Let me snap that shot that for you guys, so you guys know. And I'm gonna explain how do you price your products. Oh, I should have said that too. That's a bonus. Pete, how do I charge, or what am I supposed to charge for my product? We have an answer for that too. Okay, how much to charge? And depending on what you charge is the type of website you're going to use. It's really cool and it's really simple once you understand it. So I'm trying to sell a product. Okay, I'm trying to sell a product. Well, these are the price points, guys. If you want to take a picture of that, take a picture of it. I just screenshot it. I'll put it into the PowerPoint and you can have it. All right. Are you selling a low ticket item? Are we selling a high, medium ticket item? We're selling a high ticket item, right? So we're selling a $100 product. Okay. But because of what we're doing is unique, we're actually selling a high ticket system with the low end product, which is like really, 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 really cool. So depending on what you're selling, it actually just categorizes and picks which one you should be using. And I'm going to use one as an example to show you. So the two-step tripwire funnel is actually the exact same one that I'm using for my client right now, right? It's the exact same thing. So I'm just going to pick this one. Boom, the template's there. I have the template, and then I want to create that headline with you guys as well to show you guys why your websites don't work before. Okay, and you could use this for anything. It's so cool. Oh yeah, this is my other one. Okay, yeah, that one's mine. Okay, cool. Oh look, it's the same template that I've used. Oh, that's another example. That's a before. That's a before template. And this is after what I turned it into. I got a hook, I have a story, I have an offer. Same strategy. All right. So attention. For those who are serious about developing your online business to the next level, attention is a great way to get someone's attention, literally, to call out your audience, right? So it could be something as attention for those who are serious about. I'm a dancer, so I'm gonna be like being the best freestyler in the world, right? Because I dance, freestyle, I want to battle or battler. Yeah, I want to battle. I'm a dance battler. Cool, right? About being the best dance battler in the world. And I want to show you guys. You can use this for anything. My camera just keeps turning away. Why do you keep turning away from me? Okay. All right. Right. And then now we're going to have the headline. So what's the headline? I taught you guys this before. How to, right? Desire, right? Without pain. Problem. If you guys remember, and I keep referring back to these foundational things because they're universal. Like everything I taught you guys so far, you can use it and apply it to anything we do, right? It's always the same foundations. Like dancing, we have foundations. I have my jabs, right? I have my swings. I have my chest pops. That never changes. Those are like the foundations of dance. How to desire without pain and problem will always be used in anything you do. Anything. It's so cool. Okay? So, how to desire without pain and problem, right? And you can use this for like your captions, your video titles, even like an ad or like anything, anything really, right? So how to sire without pain or problem? So how to, right, be the best freestyler uh without actually moving a muscle. Okay, how do we be the best dance freestyler without moving a muscle? Because what's the thing about dance? It's physically demanding, right? It's physically demanding. For me, I have multiple chronic conditions, so I actually um dance, but I'm actually trying to use less muscle. So this is actually true, right? Because I have these chronic conditions and I have swelling in my fingers and my toes, in a form of arthritis, right? Moving a lot isn't the best thing for me, but I still love dance and I still want to do it. So this is curious right here. How can I be the best dance freestyler without actually moving a muscle? Like how is that even possible? That's curiosity. A headline, all a headline is supposed to do is make you curious, ask questions, or give people epiphanies. Major, as DJ Khaled would say, major key. Okay, this is the goal of headlines. This is the goal of the hooks. Hook headline, same thing. Think about like people in newspapers. Extra, extra, read all about it. This and this happened, this and this and here. That's where headlines came from. That's what this is. That's what your website should be too, right? You're calling out your audience, right? And then you have a headline and a megaphone trying to get people's attention to stop what they're doing to look at you and buy a newspaper. Same concept. That's like forever, right? Same thing here. They've been doing that since time, like since for a long time, right? That's what I mean by I think it teaches has been tested against time. Is because I look at things that happen in the real world like that. That's forever, and then apply it to the things we do online. So this is really cool. Okay, that's the goal of headlines. So stop being in your tracks. It's understanding that human beings have attention span less than a goldfish, right? Here's another hint too. If you ever post any photos, just increase the contrast or increase the brightness. Really simple trick. But it'll get people's attention because you're bolding the photo. Nice little tip there. Okay, just increase the contrast, increase the brightness just a little bit, and it'll automatically make it stand out. But if you don't have a good headline, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, if you don't have a good headline that talks about the picture or uses the picture in the caption, then it doesn't matter. But that's where the story comes from play. So right now we're just thinking of the hook, story, offer, right? That's the foundation of today's call. Hook, story, offer. Every website needs to have it. You don't have it, it's not going to work. So whenever you come to me and you make a website, hey, Pete, it doesn't work. Where's your hook? Where's your story? Where's your offer? By the way, I taught you guys how to tell your story in the last training. And that's on YouTube. You want me to send the link? It's on YouTube. I'll put the link in here. On last training, I told you how to sell your story. So now everything's coming full circle. You have the hook. The last training has a story. You put in the story. You have your offer that comes from the value stack, which I taught you from another training. It all comes full circle. Okay. But I have like a glossary of terms for you guys already that explains each thing and like a whole mind map of how it all connects together. So you'll get it. You'll get it at the end of it. And all the team training website's almost done. In fact, I'll show it to you guys today. All the progress I made for the system. Cool. So that's the goal. That is the goal. Major, major, major. Okay. For me, it's actually a mental game, right? How can you do this? How can we do this in the industry you're in? We're in direct sales, right? We are in direct sales, right? For those of you that don't know, and I'm pretty sure you guys are in direct sales company with me. How can we use this in direct sales? Okay, how to without really simple. How to build a downline online without ever making 100 people list. How to pitch to the masses. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Or even, how about this? How to hire a salesperson to work for you. Oh, this one's good. To work for you. How to hire a salesperson to work for you 24 hours a day, 360 days a year, without ever complaining, taking a break, or asking for a raise. Woo! Give me a 1 if you like that one. If you guys like this headline I just created here, because this is something that I actually know how to do. That's a really, would that stop you in your tracks and be like, whoa, what is that? You know, the way I look at marketing is I look at like what men lost. It's unfortunate, but men lost mystery. And I don't think it's just men. I think it's because of social media, right? That we lost that ability to be mysterious. I look at like marketing and sales like dating. You know, oftentimes when people are asking people to go for their first date, they're like asking them to marry them. Like, you wouldn't do that in real life, right? Like, you would flirt with them, you build a relationship with them, you see if you guys are a good fit, you go out a couple times, and then, you know, once everything works out and you've been tested over time, and then maybe you'll propose to them. But yet every single person in this industry, to try to marry everybody before they even get the first date, right? You don't try to help them solve a problem, figure out what's going on in their life, or even take the time to check out their profile. Those are the worst type of people. Like, you add me and you ask me what I do. It's so clear what I do. It's on there, right? It doesn't show that you care, but it's just, yeah. Okay. And actually, how do you do this? Is actually through a sales funnel. By the way, ooh, ooh, how you do this is with the sales funnel. Okay, major. This is major. You guys gonna learn this today with me. All right, cool. And this is a sales funnel. I am making this right now live with you. All right, cool. So now we have the hook. Okay, that's for dancing, downline. This is another great hook. There's so many ways you can go about it. What's the pain? Just talk about the pains, right? The pains, right? How to without how to pain desire without the problem slash pain. Okay, that's all it is. It doesn't matter what you do. You're selling a book, a cooking class, um salsa. You can literally do it for anything. You just gotta get a little bit creative and just know what the problem and the pains are. Okay, it's really cool. Awesome. So let me just make this boom. So let me review everything one more time for you guys, because that all that was just for the hook. Okay? So just remember this formula, like math. Oh, I hate math. If you guys know, I can't do math. I can't spell. So my struggle spelling, don't worry. So this formula, right, is the formula for success with any website. But now we've upgraded you guys to funnels. The hook. Going back to my client. Boom. What's the hook? Where's the hook on their website? I don't know. I'm not here to make fun of you. I love you, girl. Okay. I don't know. Boom. No hook. Already missing the one piece. Website's not going to do that well, especially in terms of online ads. Okay. We talk about online ads and automation. Turning a cold prospect into a paying customer, very key. Different if you have influence and you have a brand, okay? Because people will seek you out because they like you. But hook, where's the story? No story, okay? No story, no story. Where's the story? Okay? Boom. Here's the story. Okay? Here is the story. Okay? So story is not like literally like it's a combination of what your story is, yes, but a combination of the story and the experience that you're selling through the funnel. Okay? The number one thing, okay? The number one thing when it comes to a funnel and a website that's different. Number one thing, if there's anything you're going to take away from you today, is this. This is what the difference between a funnel and a website is. So that makes funnels and websites different. Funnels, you can only do one thing. Everything on the website supports that one thing. Okay? Major. If you understand this, you understand funnels. It's really simple. Let me show you. Everything on this funnel can literally funnel you down scrolling. That's what people do every day when they scroll on their phone. You're funneling through people. Okay? Everything supports one thing. There's only one thing you can do. Buy. Here's all the reasons why you should. Here's the location. Here's the phone number. Here's everyone that has bought deals from us. Okay, here's the total breakdown. Look, there's only one thing you can do. The second you give human beings more than one thing to do, they don't know what to do. I don't know why. I don't know why, right? But it's so true, especially when it comes to online. When you give them more than one thing to do, they don't know what to do. And then when you go to a website that has like these 10, 20, 30 tabs, they're like, what the heck? Where do I go? What do I do? And I can prove that. It's called Crazy Egg. Okay? If you guys know who Neil Patel is, Neil Patel is one of the top internet marketers in the world, someone I've learned marketing from as well. He's a beast. Okay? Check this out. And I think it's free for a trial. Crazy Egg. Okay? What this does, it tracks the mouse movement and clicks of your website. I love to use this with clients that has a whole bunch of tabs and just believe that they need to have all these tabs. So it's called heat mapping. So every visitor that comes to your website, we will actually see the mouse and where they're clicking, where they're moving, how far are they scrolling. Do you think that's important information to have? Give me number one if you think that's important information to have on your website. Where they're moving, what they're clicking, what are they actually clicking on, and how much are they actually scrolling through? And what time do they leave? That's pretty good information, right? So I don't endorse Crazy Egg, okay? Maybe I should get an affiliate link now. I don't know. But this is something that, oh yeah, 30-day free trial. Perfect. That, that's important to know, right? And so when you're doing, when you have, and it's been tested, This has been tested against time. Like, you give people too much things to do, they don't know what to do. And I can prove it using SimilarWeb. If you guys remember SimilarWeb, right? If you guys remember SimilarWeb, this is what a tool that I use to spy on my competitors. right? And so if I go to like Nike as an example, Nike's a big, big company, right? Check this out. So Nike has about 88 million visitors to their website every month. Okay? Let's just say 88 million. Okay? So they have 88 million visitors come to their website every month. Bounce rate means people who have left the website in the first 3 seconds. If you leave the website for the first 3 seconds, that's what your bounce rate is. So 40 million people actually stay on the website. And of those 40 million people, they stay for a total of 4 minutes, which is a very long time to be on a website. And of course, it's Nike. People are shopping, which makes sense. And they visit an average of 5 pages. Check this out. This is proof right here. This is proof in the pudding. 5. 4 minutes, 5. Let's go to the website. Let's see how much tabs they have. Look how many things you can click. Of 44 million people, they only click on 5 things. And they stay for an average of 3 to 4 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. They only click 5. Are you guys getting this? Are you guys seeing what I'm showing you here? Okay. They're only clicking on 5. They have like 100. That means that almost every single person that comes to your site isn't even looking at these tabs, isn't even clicking of the 44 million people. That's one. Okay, check this out. The average person does 5, right? Oh, what's this? 1. Cool. Okay. 2. Okay. 3. Okay. 4. Okay. 5. Then I leave. Okay. So that's why websites, and these are really cool stats. If you guys, I'm not going to get into this now, but this is some really, really cool website. Okay. So if you heat track your website, you're going to realize like, wow, people don't stay because they're not curious. I'm not answering a question. I'm not answering a pain. Okay. Let's look at mine. Here's my one of my websites for the team, right? When people come to purchase a marketing package, right? What am I solving? Ads that work, right? Give you a pipeline of leads. Teach you in this video. It's 100% done for you solution. What? You have a 100% done for you solution for ads? I don't even have to make the ads? No, my team's going to do it for you. What? I'm just going to pay your team to do it for me? Explain that all in the video? Okay, this is what you should get. Boom. Hook. Story. Offer. All right? Hook. Story. Offer. Okay? Hook. Story. Offer. Okay? Let's keep going. Hook. Digital downline secrets. 7-day masterclass. Look at these days. That's the hook. Story. What's the offer? Join my waiting list. Okay? Let's keep going. Every single thing, guys. Okay? What's the hook? Invite only downline real marketers. What? I gotta apply to join your team? Hell yeah, I don't care. You auntie, grandpa, mama, papa. You gotta apply just like everybody else. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a good fit. Hook, story, offer. And then social proof, which is like another layer. But again, hook, story, offer. Hook, story, offer. Hook, story, offer. That never changes. Are you guys getting this? Are you guys getting this? Give me a number 2. Give me a number 2 If you guys are catching this, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. Yeah. And remember, when I have like everything together, because I know some of you guys came later in the trainings, but the team training website will be done, and then it'll all make sense. Like when you have the missing pieces, like how to do the story, because there's a whole other module for that on how, because they're in pieces, right? And then how do I create my offer? So, but again, what I teach you guys can be used for anything, but that's anything. And like this is a huge paradigm shift, like humongous. And this is just the introduction. Like this is just the intro. We're gonna be getting to advanced stuff like next month. We're gonna start doing the advanced stuff next month. And having your systems up, and then using mine as the example, and then be like, oh, I like how Pete uses it like this. Oh, I like how Pete does it like that. How can I use that for what I'm trying to do, right? Or maybe for my personal brand, right? So many ways you can do it, guys. This will serve you for the rest of your life. Now, when you go to websites, 3 words. Where's the hook? Oh, where's the story? Oh, where's the offer? Doesn't work. You know why? You're lacking one of the areas. That's it. That's the secret. That's like the art and the science behind websites. They're not websites anymore because a website's just a flashy brochure. They're sales funnel. There's a series of steps that all support for you to do one thing. It's only one thing I want you to do. Everything that's on the website only gets you to do one thing and one thing only. That's the key. Because you only have one message. Guys, all of my master classes, hook, story, offer. Look at my headlines. Look at the first slides for all the trainings I've done in the past. There's so many of you guys came here because of that hook. What do you mean 2 little words that can instantly increase my sales? And it had someone actually do it instantly on the call. Amazing, right? How do I ethically steal my competitors, following or leads, whatever, in that slide? The art and science of selling your story, a step-by-step strategy. That's like why a lot of people are showing up too, because of that hook. And then I tell the story, and at the end of it, I offer it to you guys, being, hey, it's all going to be put on a team membership site. You guys want that? And you guys are like, yeah. I'm like, cool. So that's how I use hook, story, offer in the actual trainings themselves. You can apply this to so many things, even dating. Even dating. I'm telling you. Sales and marketing is all about relationships. It's all about like dating. If you really just look at it and like, wow, like, it's very similar, right? You gotta flirt, you gotta communicate, you gotta have clarity, you gotta, unconditional love. There's so much similarities to sales and marketing and relationships. It's like it goes hand in hand. Because I tell you guys all the time, I know nothing about sales, but I know everything about human behavior. That's what sales is, human behavior. That's what communication is. Like, we communicate with humans. Just gotta think, like, we don't know what people go through and stuff. Just be patient and just understand that it's not their fault. That's one thing I really had to get over real quickly. That's not their fault. They don't know about funnels. They don't know about these sales and marketing. 97% of the industry don't have a sales and marketing playbook. We got it. It's looking great. Actually, it's coming phenomenal. Awesome. Um, Let me show you guys the team training website. So that pretty much concludes today's training real quick. Um, Aside from like the price point, which I told you guys to take a picture of, like, okay, how do I price it? You guys don't need to know that stuff right now, right? I just need you guys to understand the concept and what to look for, because I will be going through in-depth training, right, as a bonus for the team, and we'll be breaking each price point, each thing like one by one, and I'm gonna have you guys kind of like pitch it to me. So if you guys if you have a product or service you're trying to sell, I'm thinking of going live, right, maybe once a week, maybe like on Fridays or something. I'll go live and then I'll build it out like from scratch, live with you for your product that you're trying to sell. I'll just give it to you, right? And then here, this is the hook, this is the story, this is the offer, this is what you need to put here. Your testimonials. This is how you get a testimonial, right? And I think that would be something that's really cool to do and help the team because yeah, it's not about we're building a downline, we're building a direct sales company. It's like no, like I'm trying to propose to you guys. I want to see you guys the rest of my life, and I want to help you build your dreams. And this is what it means to help someone build their dreams. It's literally I'm going to build it with you, side by side. It'll be live, so the whole team can watch too, and the whole team can understand like my thinking process. So my thought process would be like, okay, this is why I'm doing this here. This is why I put this here. This is why I say this here. This is why I choose these words, right? Let me know, guys. Let me know if that would be great. Give me a number 3. If is that something that you would like? That would be cool. That would be of value to you guys. If I did like once a week on Fridays or something, you tell me something you're passionate about or you're something you're trying to sell, and then I would literally just guide you through it. And guys, I charge $500 to $1,000 per consultation, which is an hour, right? That's what I charge people. Like my services start at 5,000, go up to 15, 20,000, depending on the type of automation, the systems that you need to do, right? That's how much. That's the value that I bring, guys. It's not like it's a small joke. So if I'm gonna take the time to sit down with you one on one and just give it to you like that, come ready, come prepared you know watch my previous videos trainings, right? Get up to speed, right? And really just have these questions ready for me to answer it because the time is very valuable and you're gonna be put on like everyone's gonna be watching too, right? And it's gonna be a really cool learning experience because you get to sit with me side by side and see like how it's done and how I build it and stuff. And I think it's a lot of value. I think it'll be a lot of value to people, and I think they'll really like it. So, yeah, I'm thinking maybe once a week for that. Maybe Fridays or Wednesdays. I think Wednesday would be good because that's usually when people can tune in, and I think that's a real cool one people should be a part of. We'll see. So that's going to start next month. So next month we're going to have a new schedule. All right. Next month we're going to have a new schedule for the classes. We're going to change it up a little bit maybe and start doing like this live stuff with you guys. And I could do for anything, like anything from dating to you sell salsa to I don't know, you're trying to build a baseball team. If you're trying to promote your church, you could do it for anything, anything. Um, and it's really cool. It's really, really, really cool. Awesome. So just to bring everything full circle and to wrap up this call, just because we're hitting that hour point. So the formal presentation, today's masterclass, which is called right? The era of websites over. Learn about the art and science of sales funnels. Okay. So I told you guys that the hook, story, offer, that's all you need. Any website. Doesn't matter, right? We don't call them websites anymore. They're called sales funnels. Sales funnels is just the upgraded version of website. It's replacing the word of websites. Okay. Now, there's certain type of websites or funnels that you use depending on what it is you're trying to sell. And as you guys saw through the categories, if I pick this one, if I pick this one, if I pick this one, it limits my option, but then you have to understand what that means, right? Um, and I'm gonna help you guys, and I'll give it to you guys too. I'll template things out and I'll give it to you. We can literally go through like every single thing in the world. You guys bring me ideas. Pete, I want to sell this. I'll do it live, and then you can pimp it up and then come back to me and be like, oh, this is what I did. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like, just do this and that and change it. It's very intuitive and it's very fun. All right. This is the last class for the month. I am focused on building the system for everybody. It's looking beautiful. I'm going to show you guys some of the back end stuff, right? And it's going to have all the previous trainings, all the previous recordings, every single thing that we've done for the past since the beginning of the month will all be there. We have workbooks as well too. All that's almost done as well too. So we have follow-up checklists. You have a digital checklist. You have the raw video of the live training, and then you're gonna have a refined video. So I'm gonna make like a proper like, there's one that's like the whole hour, 2 hour training, and there's one that's like a 10 minute, just straight to the point, right? Everything is very step by step. It's very simple. You guys been on my trainings. It's I'm pretty good at this, and I think you guys really get it in the way they explain it. It's simple. You just have to understand these concepts, these building blocks. Remember the Lego? I talk about the Lego and how the Lego these classes are building blocks. Here's the strategy. Here's the plan, and then the end goal is to have your automated system. The cool thing is that I give it to you guys, right? So that concludes today's class. Thank you guys. I'm gonna stay on though. We're gonna stay on for a little bit more. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna take a video right now, and I tell my class and you guys every time, make a video. Let people know if I said something today to you that gave you an epiphany, that gave you a moment, a change, a paradigm shift. Inbox me, message me, make a video. Let people know what we're doing because the stuff we're doing is really cool. It's some really cool stuff, and people, don't give this stuff out for free like that. Which is like why I love network marketing. Like it's the only industry in the world where I can give you guys this sauce to the average person that would not ever have been able to afford it, like ever, right? But then help them and teach them the streets of marketing because they don't teach this in school. It's like the streets of marketing, and give it to them, not have them pay, but then still be able to get paid in the back end that doesn't directly take out from their pocket. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. If you think about it like that, right? It's like it's not coming out of your pocket per se. It's coming up from Epic and their pocket. But I think that's like the coolest thing ever. And I think what we're doing in the industry is really cool, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I'm gonna make a video real quick. I want to take a picture for my social. Tag me in it. My tag is Van PD, right? If you guys need the YouTube channel, on the YouTube channel where I have the training about how to sell your story, I have it on YouTube. I'll post into the chat right now because so now that you have the hook, you need the story, and then the last training is the offer. But I'm gonna add that in the team training website. So let me just switch my account. I'll post this. What? Your channel. There you go. So I'll post this in the chat right now. Where's the chat? Okay. Yes, Dana, you're welcome. Lou, thanks a lot. King, thank you, Lou. Gerald, classes was great. Yes, Vanessa, gold. I'm just an average person. Yeah, I'm nothing special about me. I'm just really bad at giving up. That's all. Madana, thank you. You're welcome. Uh, to, Tokina Holmes, appreciate everything, Mr. PD. Appreciate you coming to this call. Kevin Breton, you strong. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Let's build these muscles together. Um, Devance, you sent me something. You already have the link. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I sent it to you privately. Oops. There you go. Now everybody has it. Mike Jones, love it. Gerald, thank you for everything. You're welcome. Tank, appreciate it. You're welcome. All right. So, again, formally finish the call. If you guys want to hang out with me and kind of see the system, what's happening, the update with that, when it's going to be released. If you're in my personal inner circle, the first wave, right? I am collecting investments today for the marketing package. So get in contact with me. Okay. I know I missed some people as part of that wave because it's been hand selected for that first wave. It is publicly opening up next month for everybody. But for right now, there's a few hand select people that's testing it with us. And so, once we test it, make sure everything is good, it doesn't break, that's when we're gonna open it up to the public. So tentative date is the first of next month. Perfect world. I believe we'll meet the deadline. There's an adequate amount of time, but sometimes, it's unforeseen circumstances. But nonetheless, I truly believe we'll be able to get the system launched in the first of next month. Okay. Um, Robert Jones, you're the go give him the sauce. You didn't get before. So the system is free, Robert. The whole system is free. I give you the system for free. The only thing that you have to pay for is a marketing package, which is doing ads, right? You got to pay to do online ads. If you haven't been here for that part, when you go to the actual website, there's a rough draft video explaining ads, the investment packages, what are the benefits and the pros and the cons of it. And it's not finished yet. It's just a rough draft, but like how the whole kind of thing works. It's in a team training website, which I'll show you, then you'll get it, because I don't want to give it to you in the wrong order. There's a specific order to things, and if I just go straight into that, you're not gonna get it. And like the first thing to get is that it's designed for people who both have a marketing investment and people who don't. So if you don't have a marketing investment, that's perfectly fine, right? You would build differently. But if you do have a marketing investment, it will skyrocket your results. And for a lot of people, you guys know the compound effect that we've created in terms of building wide and the sales, right? And the sales. Matter of fact, I think I've made a couple of sales, so I was teaching you guys right now. Let me see. Let me just, I actually think I did make a couple of sales. Let's see. Where's my phone? All right. Loading my account. Customers. Today is the 21st. Yeah. Today, 12 o'clock. So just before the call. Oh, during the call. To 10 o'clock. Oh, 2 in the morning at 10. So 3. Where did the other one come from? Nice. That's cool. So we did 3. We did 3 sales. Sweet. Let's see. 6. We didn't do any sales. 6, 17, we did 2. 18, we did 2. 19, 0. 20, we did 1. 1, 1, 2. Yeah, pretty consistent. Ooh, 4. Ooh, 4. Not bad. Awesome. Okay, so let me go into my back office and show you guys kind of stuff that I've been working on. All right. JD, I got you, bro. Don't worry. I'm gonna unmute everybody now, so you guys would like to talk, you can talk with me. There is something that would help me a lot, actually. If you guys would ever send me a message or a video, kind of just saying like, what's the number one thing that you learned today? That'd be super cool. I could just record it actually from the Zoom call right now. But if you guys, it gives me energy when I know that I'm serving you guys and you guys are learning and you guys are picking up what I put down. Because like whenever I have these calls, you guys all take a piece of me, like my spirit and my method, and when you guys message me, like, Pete, this is what I learned. Like, Pete, this is what you taught me. Like, that gives me energy to really keep going. But JD, I got you. Don't worry, man. I got you, JD. So let me just unmute everybody. If you guys want to say something, and then as you guys are talking, I'll kind of get into like the back end stuff of what I've been working on. So how do I unmute? So participants, and I'm gonna allow participants to unmute themselves. There you go. Awesome.
Hey, Pete, what's up, brother?
What's going on, JD?
Man, I've been working today doing my IPT stuff, so I wasn't able to really participate and comment like I wanted to, but I was trying to listen and take care of customers at the same time. So I've been multitasking like crazy. Now I'm in the car. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I just pulled up in the driveway. But man, yeah, great information, man. Like I've always known the funnels, and I kind of figured I said I want to be using click funnels. So I'm glad to know that majority of it, click funnels really work, man. Because I think any marketer worth it weight in as far as marketing online, they all seem to use Russell Brunson's
We do.
formula.
We do. We do.
inside. Yep.
We do. There's a reason. There's a
And
reason.
listen,
There's a reason why.
and listen, I'm grateful for you because it can get pricey. You know, when you're starting
Yes.
out, you really can't afford it because you have to. Just the $99 program isn't enough for you. You have to go up to that 200 something a month, and you got to have a
Hmm.
budget for that. If you don't have it, and then
Yeah.
it's a learning curve in that too. So you kind of
Yeah.
shorten that curve for us. We appreciate you, brother. I know I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
know
didn't.
I
I
do
didn't.
too.
I
I
moved
do
the
too.
curve. I moved the curve. I didn't shorten it. I picked it up. I put it on
Hey,
the
I was
other
talking about every little. It seemed like every little thing that you did. I mean, I was in a digital marketing company, so I know about funnels and stuff like
side.
that. So, but the thing is, it's just like you got it all in place for. I'm like, what? Like, man, yes, it is pricey. Gee, you was right. You was right. But yeah, the way you got everything formatted, whatever. Yeah, everything is this is a learning process for the average marketer, in different companies and stuff. But I'm enjoying everything. I'm just amazed at all the stuff that we got. It's incredible, man. Thank you. Can't hear you.
You still there, Petey?
Nah, he's muted.
You on mute.
Oh, hello. Sorry. Can you
You
hear
Yeah,
me?
got to unmute
yeah,
yourself. There you go, Pete. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
What was I saying? I was saying that yeah, what I have is pretty much like a 90-100% done for you solution, right?
Yeah.
And so you don't have to learn anything, you just got to use what I already have, put in your marketing budget, let it do its thing, get ready to do these interviews and have that running. While that's running and building an asset, build you an income and cash flow, learn how to do it for yourself as well, right? And so that's what really makes, people are like, oh, why should I join your team? What's valuable about your team? Like, that's massively valuable, right? Like, you
Yes,
have this
sir.
done for you, it's done for
Man, I'm
you,
telling you,
up and
I'm
running, and then
telling
you're
you.
learning with me during the month of how to apply it to you and what you want to do, and anticipation that we're going to be paid out through the company, and that act as if we have it, and then once you actually generate the cash flow, you can pursue the thing you're passionate about, and now you created two assets.
Love it,
It's
man. I
cool.
love it.
It's
Hey
cool.
Pete, man, I just want to give my condolences for how you started the call today. So I just wanted to start off with that. And
Thank you.
secondly, man, hey, that's why I call you the GOAT, because you're taking what we've learned and you're flipping it for us.
Hmm.
And you ain't even charging us for real, man. That's GOAT right there, man. I mean, I don't know how
He's
everybody
he's
else do it,
upgrading
but
us. He's
you the GOAT, man.
upgrading us.
So I'm all in with you, man. I'm gonna jump on every call, man, because you are giving up great value, and I really do appreciate you for that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, Robert. Appreciate you.
Yeah, with me, I've been in different marketing programs as well, and I knew the format. I didn't know it in depth like that. So
Hmm.
far as that's the part that I wasn't catching. I wasn't matching it up with the pictures and the testimonies,
Hmm.
so I was just I see now. I was marketing two different things, and it
Hmm.
wasn't a combination of everything that I was um what I was trying to offer.
Hmm.
Now I see exactly where I went wrong in the past
Hmm.
based on what you just showed me. I really appreciate it. And my
Yeah.
condolences go out to you and your family too. Um,
Thank you.
pray for you and wish you the best, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you for coming on every call, and really, really taking it in. I know you're a man of few words, but hey, thank you so much for saying it. I know our prayers will reach out to him today.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Awesome. Hey, anyone feel like chiming in? Go ahead. I see a couple of messages. I'm gonna share a little of the back end stuff, like the team training site, what it looks like, and whatnot. But I see a couple of messages here. Jack Guile Godsent. Yeah. Hey, Jack, man, Guile. What's the Guile? Talk to me. You on here? I want to hear you.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, man.
Um, where to start? Yeah, I've tried to get into marketing before, and like, it's kind of hard to like nail it down, but you kind of just laid it out in super simple, easy steps. Feels like it was like a no-brainer, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Simple.
So I'm excited to get started, and
Yes,
then
sir.
maybe even branch out from Epic and try my own stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
That's where
Epic
it gets
first for
really fun.
sure.
Yeah, it's the cash flow, right? It's the
Yep,
cash
yep.
flow, and then once you actually build cash flow, I'm gonna teach you advanced marketing automations, but obviously you need the cash flow to do that stuff, right?
Yeah. But
So once
also
you have,
excited to get a team under me and teach them all this stuff that you're teaching us.
yeah, absolutely.
So
That's the
it's
exciting part. It's like
like a domino.
we're excited to share the team training stuff. Like, you know, most
Yeah.
people are excited to share like the product or the service. We're like, nah, you gotta get on these trainings. You gotta see the way he
Yeah.
trained. You gotta see the way he teaching. Like, that's a whole different message.
Yeah. Forget the trading for a bit.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for your input. I'm gonna hit you up after this, and we're gonna take the next steps. Cool.
Sounds good. And prayers your way for sure to you and your family.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. Let's see the back end stuff now.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Who's that? Vanessa?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
Hey. So, um, I was okay. So I was typing in the chat, and then it sent on accident. I was not finished. But
Okay.
the biggest thing, like you dropped really good nuggets about websites and the clicks, and kind of like the algorithm about um how they work. The biggest thing that I took away from today is strength. Like you had um you had a really tough topic starting this call,
Hmm.
and you came through for us still, even in your hard times, and dropped what you had. Like you dropped all of your energy on us, and I just, like, I know we say this all the time, but like I just really appreciate it, because I honestly, that means so much. Like when I go through tough times, I tend to say to myself, I don't have enough energy to give to everybody. So
Hmm.
it's just really appreciated. And yeah, that's because honestly, like, that's the definition of a leader. That's what leaders do. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank
See
you,
why I
Vanessa.
said you the goat?
That was powerful, but that was right on point.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate your words. They didn't go unnoticed, and you know, I'm a giver. I've always been a giver, and when I tell people, I've always given, even when I have nothing left. That's what that means, right?
Yep.
Um, Even when you have nothing left, if you still continue to give, I just, I just trust in God that, everything that I give, that it'll come back full circle, and it might not be instant gratification right away, but
Yep.
it's okay, because it's, for me, giving from a whole life, it's now brought us here, and now I'm connected to everyone like you, and now helping you guys. And so, he has a plan for all of us. I know he has a plan for me, and how he's using me as a vessel. I'm trusting in him to guide me, and pray for my cousin and his family. I'm probably going to see them today. Just pop by, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy to link arms with people like you. You guys all seem like really cool people. I think I've personally spoken to a lot of you guys already, or had some sort of interaction. If I haven't, I definitely look forward to. And add me on social. I answer every single message. Add me on social, right? Um, yeah, am I busy setting up the system and everything? Yes, but I know what it's like to be like the little guy. I was a little guy too, and it sucks, right? It's that acknowledgement. Just, I always want to make sure I shout you guys out. Shout out J Christ. Shout out everyone in the chat, everyone in the video. Just like acknowledge you guys, right? You guys know I say this all the time. Human beings need to be validated. Human beings need their opinions to be heard. Human beings need to be a part of something, and so I think the house that we're creating here is really incredible. I'm so happy to have all of you guys in my house. It's a big ass house, but happy to have you guys in
Full
the house.
House 2.0.
Yes, it's more like Fresh Prince.
Okay.
All right, all right. So let's go back here. Eva, she's usually the one that's saying something and she's loud and full energy, and she's so quiet today. I'm guessing she's
I'm
doing
here.
something. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, Eva.
Y'all hear me?
Yes,
Hey,
we can hear you.
y'all.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, bro. Yeah, my condolences as well too, bro. I just lost a cousin a few months ago, due to some mental issues as well.
Hmm.
So I felt you on that, man, and it's a tough process, especially when you have a bond. You're focused on what you're doing in life as well. Is trying to be there and support everybody. You can't be there for every second of the day and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
uh, I shared some tears with you in the beginning, bro, because I felt that exactly. And sometimes stuff like that is healthy to uh to be able to connect. You never know anybody's story like that, so I definitely appreciate that. And it's my first time here, so you laid some information down already that, I'm trying to absorb it all at one time. I'm a little familiar, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the information. It's like that. I'm stay tuned in.
Hmm.
Literally, it's like a 15. I just seen it 15 minutes ago. I was like, oh, I need to tune in. I don't know why. Just to get over there real quick. And this is some valuable nuggets, and hope to hear more from you, bro. So I appreciate it.
Thank you. Is that Davance Ambers?
Devance.
Devance.
The ladies call me Devance.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, you sound like you should be an R&B singer or something.
I get that a lot, man. I don't know why, man. I
It's
get
the
that a lot,
name.
actually.
It's the
Yeah, maybe that's
name.
what it is. Yeah,
It's the name. That sound made up.
it does.
Well, thank you so much for your words. My condolences to your cousin as well too.
Appreciate
And glad to have you here today for your first time. Welcome,
it.
welcome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
A lot of catching up to do, but it's okay. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
there.
I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna try to go look through everything.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Big,
let
can
me
you
show
hear
you
me?
guys. Who's that right there?
That's me. Hey, Big,
Oh,
my condolences.
what's up,
My
Christopher?
condolences to yes, my condolences to you and your family. I have a question. On
Yeah.
October 1st, are we gonna get all the information and everything packed down, or how does it gonna work?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna show you right now, basically how everything's gonna work. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Fantastic.
Right. So, at towards the end of the month, if you're not in my WhatsApp group or my Telegram group, that's where I'll probably be broadcasting, the official steps to take next. So I'll send that over to you guys in the chat. If someone has a Telegram group, I'm not sure if you can share it. If you can share it for me, that'll be great. If not, I'll just do it before the chat ends. Christopher, you can add me on social, find me, Van PD, and I can just directly send it to you as well too.
Fantastic.
Yep. Awesome. So, yes, you had another question?
So good.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So let's see. I'm gonna go into here. And this is the membership login. All right. So this is the team membership site. Once you guys actually um the thing actually officially launches, this is going to be the central hub for everything, right? This is where it's going to have all the previous recordings. This is where you're going to get notifications of the live calls, all the workbooks, the slides, um, to apply to join my personal inner circle. So I have my own personal inner circle within the team itself, and those are the people that I would be rocking more like one-on-one in terms of um, a lot of things, special privileges. It's kind of like my inner circle group. So again, this is something I always want to be as part of our call to arms, right? Our message, right? What we stand for, what we teach, what we do. I want to make sure it's just everywhere, right? It's invite only for Real Down Marketers membership. That'll teach you high income skill sets that'll serve you for the rest of your life and has been tested against time. Use this. Like I'm gonna make it into like a wallpaper for your phone so we can use it because it's such a great message. It's such a great message and it's actually true, what we do, right? So once you guys actually get in, it's only about a 7-day onboarding, by the way. It's not a long onboarding. It's not like a crazy, maybe like an hour an hour a day for like 7 days, maybe 2 hours a day for like 7 days, and you're done. You'll be done my whole internet training program, everything. Like maximum maybe 12 days, I would say, depending if you get to the advanced stuff. But that's nothing. Like to learn like everything that I have, right? So you see right here, um, the very first video, and it's not recorded yet, but the very first video is like what it means to be a part of real life marketers. Like, what do we stand for? Like, what's our mantra, right? And then I talk about the Lego blocks of like how each day builds on top of each other. And then you come here and then you get your system made, right? So the first thing you do is you submit. There's going to be like an onboarding process, and then you click here, and then you actually take like give me the information I need. Like, okay, you need to get a new email, I need your phone number, I need your Epic sign up link, I need this, I need that. There's like a process to it, right? That should take you maybe about like 10-15 minutes, right? And then I go into, this is the playbook. So the playbook's coming. I have a physical playbook that's coming, a digital playbook that's coming. And then each important thing that I say, if there's a parable, if there's a quote, if there's something that I say that's very important, I'm going to put that here, give you the actual page number as well too. So you know exactly at a glance the main points in the videos, because sometimes you just look for that main point, right? Here, I'll give it to you, right? And then the very first thing I do, what I teach is how to build, and we build wide, not deep. I know some of you guys might be hearing that for the first time, but now that you guys have heard my methodology, it makes sense. I have 2,000 people in my downline. 90% of them are making money, so that means 90% retention rate because we're building wide. It's amazing. Like that's unheard of, right? The compound effect. If you guys know what this is, remember that word? We created a new word, the compound in the compound, right? And I teach that. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. And then stop hustling, start scaling. That's like the biggest phrase I want you to keep for 2021. Stop hustling, start scaling. Stop being the system, start owning the system, right? And so that's like the foundations of what it means to build. And then if you don't have a budget, you start here, right? If you don't have a budget, you start here, right? But you still get your system made. However, the people that paid for marketing budget is going to be priority, right? Because they're dropping 500, 1,000, $2,000. So I have my team. So I'm personally handling the people that have invested. So I personally do it, but my team's going to handle everyone else that doesn't have a marketing package. But I don't want, yes, they do get priority, or it might even roll out at the same time, to be honest. But I don't want to make sure that I can deliver, because there's going to be a lot. Like we're looking at like hundreds and thousands of systems, launching next month, and my team is not big enough to handle that. So I'm just trying to I'm just hiring right now, because it's just me and one other person. We didn't realize how much this was going to grow. We weren't thinking about hiring people until month 2 or 3, and we're like, okay, we got like 2,000 people downline. We need to hire more staff. So if you invested,
All
you get
right.
you get right into the training, the interview training. As you guys know, we don't sell, we interview, because they apply to work with us. When someone applies to work with you, they're already sold. They're already sold, right? So it's not selling, it's an interview. So when people say, do I have to be good at sales? Nah, you gotta be good at interviewing. Well, I'm not good at that. Well, haven't you been dating your whole life? What's dating? Interviewing. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Right? It's very simple. Right? Then this is like the first training. So the secret bulletproof formula, which are taught in like the first training, right? How to sell your story, right? That hook story offer I was talking about. Later on, I'm gonna talk about Instagram secrets, automation, some YouTube stuff as well. And I'm starting everything from scratch on purpose, by the way. So my Facebook I'm starting from scratch, my Instagram I'm starting from scratch, my YouTube I'm starting from scratch, my LinkedIn I'm starting from scratch, to prove to you guys that you don't need a big following to be successful, number one, and that you can build this from scratch really quickly if you have the proper tools and techniques to grow it. So that's something that's more value. Again, it's like more stuff that's coming, and I'm doing it as we go along. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing it as we go along, but the system takes priority right now. But teaching these classes is great because now you guys have something to work with, right? Before I make the good system. I talk about the two ways we sell. So for me, I focus on the sales and the marketing side. Just the Forex side, right? But I focus on the sales and the marketing side. That's what I do, right? I bring in product sales. I bring in customers. That's what I do. Now, a system is being made for the Forex side. So if you want to sell the product, you want to sell Forex, you want to lead with Forex, there's a separate system being made for that. So those are two different systems. One is leads with Forex, one leads with automating your downline, auto recruiting, auto pitching, right? Like that's what real downline marketers is. I see a chat here. Pranesh, she will. Okay. Hey, what's up, Pranesh? Pranesh, what's going on? After that, I talk about how you could do ads for $5 a day. And again, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend doing ads for less than $500. If you're a marketer, you know that it you need a proper lot size. That's the best way to explain it. When you're doing ads, you got to have a proper lot size. You got to have a cushion, a little financial cushion, depending if it does really, really well, right? So I do teach this. I don't recommend it, but I think it's valuable for people if they want to test things out and try it. But again, I wouldn't recommend it unless you do minimum 500, but you can do it for five. But if you do it for five, you're just giving Facebook, YouTube, Instagram free money. I have a sales teams coming, right? So my sales team will actually, it's a separate fee. So there's two different fees. One is a marketing package, which we do the actual ads. You get your whole reporting, everything, tracking, the system, everything, right? And then there's a separate package to hire my sales team. That's being worked on right now. So I don't think it's going to roll out till maybe mid next month. But once I do that, I 100% automate building your downline. For now, it's only 90% automation, which is we have to take these calls ourselves, these interviews ourselves, which I think is good to do regardless. Especially when it's your money, you want to make sure you're in control of the sale, right? You want to make sure you're the one that's talking because you can trust you. But not to say you can't trust my sales team, but that's just being developed. We may not be able to launch it right away, which is okay. Which is okay. At least we can still get the system up and running. What to do when someone joins your team, and I have the advanced stuff locked. So once you actually level up, hit a certain rank, it'll be unlocked. Okay. I see a chat here. I think that's a good idea too. More personal. Yes, Vanessa, absolutely. So right here, if you want leads, we have on-demand leads. Basically, is the best way to explain it, right? Um, you get your system here. If you want to watch my classes, is here. Here's the countdown timer of when the classes start, so you can't miss it. If you're looking for something specific in the site, it's here. By the way, everything you do is tracked, so your progress is tracked. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for that. So you don't have to manage your team. So I'm gonna get notifications if people are falling behind or if they haven't gone through the whole program. Like that's something that me and my team do as well too. So we manage the team for you as well. And we actually will reach out to people if they're stuck or if they haven't completed their trainings. So I see like all those numbers. Yeah. Really cool layer. Um, I think I'm gonna go realtimemarketers.com/masterclass. It'll be like the Zoom, like the Zoom calls that I have in the trainings. I think if you just go to that site, you'll get it. And then if you click here for the leads, it's realtimemarketers.com/invest, right? Make it really simple. This is where you would go to invest into your marketing package. Again, this is only exclusive to the first wave of the beta group. So if you have not been invited to the beta group, I will cancel your payment and get a refund. So do not, you can come here, you can watch the video, and this video is a rough draft video where I explain ads and how they work. So if you want to learn a little bit more in depth about ads and how they work, and the pros and cons of like the 500, 1000, 2000, you can watch this video. Again, if you have not been invited to the private group, do not purchase a package. I had to have personally spoken to you for you to do this, okay? If you do want to be a part of it, you can inbox me. However, we do have the waiting list is pretty much like I'm looking to close it off. I should have closed it off already uh, recently because there's like a big wave of you that came in. But it's just so high in demand right now. Again, it's 100% done for you solution. You don't have to learn ads. I'm going to teach you ads in my trainings, but there's a learning curve to it. My team's going to take care of the ads for you. You don't have to do nothing with the ads. It's a 100%. It's done for you, right? Um, these numbers are tentative because I'm spending my own money first. My team's spending our money first. We're gonna get our results. That's what the beta group is for, and then come back with actual fiscal numbers. These are just conservative numbers based on my experience in the industry, but I expect them to be a lot higher because we're doing very well in our other businesses. But conservative numbers, okay. So once you have access to the team training site, everything is here, right? When you go get your system, there's a onboarding process that you have to do, right? And then again, my classes are here, so you have my classes. You'll also get text message and email reminder of all my classes as well too, right? So once you actually make a membership site, you're not going to ever miss a call. It's going to be direct to you, and the recordings will be sent direct to your phone, email, and text message. You can unsubscribe at any point. I'm not going to sell you anything. It's literally just for open lines of communication, which makes it legal. If you do open lines of communication for updates and stuff, by the way, in terms of like automation, it's legal. If you do promotional stuff, you're only allowed to do one promotional message after 24 hours. It's like this rule. But if it's like specific to like update people and have like subscribed, basically, you could do multiple text messages to people about updates of when your classes are. Just a little side thing to know about. So it's very simple. It's very clear. Everything is here, right? This is where you get your system. This is where you pay to get your ads. This is where you come to my master classes. There's a countdown timer of when it happens. You have the playbook. The playbook is step-by-step checklist, right? You can download the audio. You can download the video. These are the top points of everything. So you if you need to look at it at a glance, like okay, these are the main things. Right now, I'm estimating it's going to take about 5 to 7 business days to get each person's system set up. We're not machines. We do it. Like, I'm the one that's doing it for the private group. My team is handling everything else. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how big the demand is, and I think it's going to be like a lot, like a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot. So we're gonna try our best. My goal is to pump out, I would say, about 30 systems a day, which is a lot, which is a big goal. But we're hiring the people right now. We're getting it all set up, and there's like a lot of moving pieces at the same time right now. So me actually finishing the system, you know, creating everything, hiring the people, recording the trainings for it, and then it's a lot. It's a lot, but I believe I can hit the deadline. But again, it is a tentative date for the first, and maybe a few days later, maybe maximum even a week later. But I don't think so. I really don't because I've been on it. I've been working on it all day, every single day, regardless of what's happening. Um, you know, and that's another thing as well. Like, we're expecting a funeral, we're expecting some things to take care of, so that, and my mental health as well too is important. So I might take a couple days for myself. So as much as I want to say I want to get the system done, I don't know what type of emotional state I'll be in, and it might just take us a little bit longer than I anticipate, but it is my priority to get this finished. Stuff, life happens, man. Stuff, life happens, and it's okay. It's okay, but I'm working very hard every single day, a little bit closer to our dreams, to make this kind of happen and work for everybody. So that's pretty much it now. That's everything. Awesome. Yeah, Devonce, yeah, hit me up. Find me on social. I'm pretty much at Van PD, and we can talk. Yeah. How's that sound? Does everything sound good? Does everything look good? That you know, it's going to be so simple. Like for the newest person, like so simple. Mubin, talk to me.
Hey P, how you doing? You all right?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. After talking to you guys and letting it out, healthy. I
Oh, I'm
felt
glad, man. I'm glad.
a lot,
We're all,
a lot
we're all here for you, man. We're all here for you.
came out.
You help giving us a lot of value and knowledge, so we appreciate that. System's looking good. For someone like me who's new to all of this stuff, it looks amazing. I can't wait until you get your sales team in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be making use of that sales team as well. So I'll be messaging you after this. I know you said to contact you. So as soon as this is over, you'll get a message from me.
Yeah.
Let's get signed up and let's get going.
Oh, awesome, brother. Well, I'm ready. You have my number. We've been
Yeah.
chatting. I know you've been
Yeah.
busy doing your thing in school and family and stuff, but we're very close. We're very close. I'm so
Yeah.
hyped for the team membership site. Like the team membership site is the flow of it, the way I teach the lessons, how they build on each other, how you have one thing going, but then learning your thing on the same way. Like, why would you leave? Like, I should charge $130 a month. Heck, make my own educational pro build a team. I can be McCovey in the sales and marketing department. Awesome, man. But yes, Mubin, you definitely hear from me soon. Give me a message. I'll talk to you a little bit later today.
That's cool. No worries, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, guys, feel free to talk to me. I'm here for the next, I would say, like 10 minutes. Just seeing a bunch of messages right now. Cool. But yeah, if you guys want to send me a video or something like that, or mention me in my stories, like, it's that whole ping pong marketing I was talking about, right? So that same technique is the same technique that we're going to be using for people who don't have an income or don't have an investment. Okay. So instead of you watching the live, you watch the pre-recorded stuff. I give you the epiphanies. I give you the parables. They're already written out. But now you can rewind it, have music in the background, and then now just you're gonna use the course as your content. So you're gonna watch all my previous recordings and exactly what I've been telling you guys every class. Record it. Tag me in it. Record it. You got an epiphany. Tag me in it. I'm tag you in it. And then oh, what do you guys promote? We promote a free training website or something. I don't know. That's like there's so many different ways we can go about it. So many better ways. And that's value. We lead with the value, right? You have no resistance, man. There's just so many ways we can promote, and everything we're doing is so unorthodox. Everything we do is challenging the status quo.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Everything.
It's
Everything.
unorthodox. That's the perfect word for it.
Yeah. Super unorthodox, but like super like cool. I'm loving every moment of it, man. Like it's so cool to call out the industry. Like call out the industry. I know people get rubbed the wrong way, but I know what we're doing is the right way. It has to be. We can't have this many people be telling me the same thing, right? Like, why does everyone have the same story, the same results, the same method, everyone same thing? Went to the malls, did trade shows, hand out the flyers, you know, is network marketing is broken out the box, and they preach why reinvent the wheel. It's not broken. It's been broken since day one. Since day one. I truly believe that.
You're the only one I know that say it and actually said that. You know.
That's another phrase, by the way. Broken out the box.
They created a broke system.
Exactly.
Out the box.
Exactly.
Out the box. Yeah. Out the box.
Straight out the box, huh?
Straight out the box. Since the 80s or even 70s. I think it's 80s
Yep.
or 70s.
Yep.
80s,
it was like the 70s.
70s? Okay, yeah, since the 70s.
And
yeah.
we've been struggling ever since.
We've been struggling ever since. And that's why all the people with the money at the top make money, because they all have power legs.
So they were the ones that rich get rich and the poor stay where we at, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's not their fault.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It's
I
not
say that
their
also.
fault.
It's not
It's
their
not
fault.
no one's fault. It's the leaders that are running and spearheading the industry. What's up? You're breaking up right now. Your mic is like super breaking up, or is it me?
Yeah, nah, his mic is kind of it's
No,
breaking up.
your mic is kind of going in and out. Yeah, so I truly believe is broken out of the box. Building deep doesn't work. I mean, I've seen it in every single company I joined, and I've joined every single company on purpose for the past like 12 years. Um, every opportunity I could, I sold everything, man. Sorry, go ahead. What did you say, Mr. Ambers?
Oh no, I was just laughing because like you try to make them investments, you kind of target here and there. You're moving, you're moving so far in the markets that the time gets split up everywhere.
Yeah, got you. Well, no, I did
Hey,
everything on purpose, because I was searching for answers, right? I was trying to see why some companies are successful. Why are these leaders? Why do some have massive ones? Why do some don't? Why is it so inconsistent,
Yeah,
right?
which is okay, because you're
Mhm.
gonna. I mean, you're not gonna make the perfect, investments or you spend your time the most best ways, but at least you're trying to gain that experience and like
Yeah,
capture that reasons
yeah.
why the markets is going good this way
That's
or
from
why the markets
that's from Sam Walton. That concept is from Sam Walton. Sam Walton is the owner of Walmart, and in his
Sam
book, yeah, he has a book. Sam Walton, he's the owner of Walmart, right? And this is where the concept came from. I learned it from him. So the owner of Walmart, he has a book. I think he only has one book. He got arrested. I think it was at Zellers or the Bay, I don't know, or the Kmart or something, right?
Uh
And he was on the floor like this, his eyes like a measuring tape, rolling around the whole floor, every aisle, measuring to see the distance that they put their items from each other, from the shelving to the spacing to the displaying. And he did that to all of his competitors' stores. He got arrested for it, like I think a few times actually, because he was trying to see, why are you making money and I'm not. And so what Sam Walton taught me is that you should spend 90% of your time in your competitor's store. See what they're doing right, see what they're doing wrong, take the things you do like, improve them, then take it and come and bring it back here. Same thing with Starbucks. You know what Starbucks did? The owner of Starbucks, his story was, I think he spent like 8 years traveling the world and go to every single cafe and then ask them, why do they buy coffee from here. So that's what he did too. So these are some very successful, wealthy people, right? And that's what I did. I went to and I learned it from them. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. That makes sense, right? Because they're the ones that are making it. They're the ones that are beating me. Heck, what can't beat them? Join them, right? And so that's what I did. I joined all of them. Cause I'm like all of them. Like, hey, come on, what are you guys doing? I'll make 100 people list. Okay, what are you doing? Make 100 people list. Okay, what's this guy doing? More three-way calls. Okay, what's this guy doing? ABCs. Okay, what's this guy doing? Peak interest. Okay, what's this? Wait, 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 wait. How can every single one in different companies be selling the exact same sauce, just packaged and labeled differently?
Fact.
hey, Speedy, you know why they can do it?
Why?
Because the CEO set that down. See, what he did was create duplication for himself. Because he's the only true person in most network marketing companies that make real money. You know,
97%
you take,
of
like
it.
you said, 1 to 3% make the money, and then
Yeah,
every person he makes money off of. You know,
yeah, yeah.
And people like to see like a little different concept, like you're basically just taking a little piece of that, right? That pie, like you're making a new
Mm-hmm,
pie out of this
mm-hmm.
it's the same formula, but you're using a different concept of it. Everything's the same, it's just a different concept. That's how what I
Exactly.
realized, like my YouTube, or trying to get my YouTube started, and my different platforms. Like I just took like, or my barber, I'm a professional barber, and I got to different celebrities because I just took a different piece of the elements that was already provided out there and combined it
Yeah,
into my own platform.
got you. That's awesome, man. Then you would really get this quote. Then it's one of my favorite quotes. People will pay more money for the same thing packaged differently.
Mm.
I love that quote when it comes to funnels. People will pay more money for the same thing packaged differently. Give you an example.
Mm.
You know that book, Think and Grow Rich?
Mm.
You know the audiobook is like $100,
Yeah.
but the book is like $10.
Yeah, smart.
Same
Somebody
thing,
just told me that
same
I
actually.
know,
thing,
right?
It
I
messed me up
know.
same
though.
thing, but packaged differently.
Yeah,
I heard he's making
yeah.
another book too and using some of the same elements, but he's actually like even changing that as well. Like that's just smart marketing, man. People be really thinking about out of the box and stuff like that.
Right?
Yes,
So look,
indeed.
see, and that's what a lot of these marketers, they're not like real marketers. That's why we're called real downline marketers, because we actually really build our downline marketing. Right? And a lot of these marketers, man, like they don't like I don't want to call out names, but some movement called SME Life, whatever. Right? Their system um is packaged differently, but it's nothing innovative. So, like when I look at other people's systems in this industry, they're like same presentation, it just rolled out differently. Maybe they have their story first or a really great quality video, but it still goes through that same. This is our industry, health and wellness. This is our industry, telephone. This is our industry,
Sign up 100
insurance.
people.
We combine it with this industry, and now we're like a $30 billion industry. Okay, it's the compensation plan. Here's the CEO. This is the reward. It's the same thing. All these marketers online, they do the same thing. So even when they do have like a funnel, it's 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 not a real funnel because you don't have those things that we have in place, like the hook, the story, the
Right, right.
the social proof, the parables, the paradigm shifts,
I'm
addressing
loving
the
it. I'm
problems
loving
in the industry, how we have the solution. Why hasn't it changed the 80s? We're in 2020. Why are people making fun of me that I'm using the internet to build my downline? You know, like,
it.
like what? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're using the internet to build your downline? That's not gonna work.
Yeah, yeah.
Buddy, my client, we just brought in 100 sales, 100 new customers in their physical storefront in 23 days using the internet. You
It's just the
know,
new wave. Yeah,
it's the
like
new age, but everyone's stuck.
yeah, yeah.
They're stuck.
It's the
Nah,
Matrix, man. That
It's the
Matrix, man.
matrix.
I ain't lying. That box.
hey, you hit the nail on the head, boy. The Matrix. The
Heavy
Matrix of
It,
facts.
it
entrepreneurship.
is. It is.
But that,
It is.
And,
but
and,
that's
and
what.
Pete that
Yeah,
came with the red pill and the blue pill.
Right,
yeah,
right,
Thanks, Pete.
right.
What?
Appreciate
yeah. But that's
What?
why.
you.
That's why. That's why the 7 Digit Club looks like that. It's the matrix.
Ah,
Yes, I love
okay,
it.
okay. I peep game. Okay,
I
okay.
love it.
Yeah, that's
That's
why it's
smart.
like that.
That's smart. That's real smart.
We helping people see the matrix.
So what is
Um,
he? Neo or Morpheus?
the one.
The one.
You know, I want you guys, as you guys are gonna learn how to create your own inner circle as well too, right? So my inner circle is called a 7 Digit Club. I know you guys have your own personal brand, right? Because this is the house. I'm just the umbrella. You know, I'm just like Coca-Cola. You guys are the Nestle's. You guys are like, everything under the umbrella. So if you don't have a movement, use my movement. But I encourage you to create your movement, but I'll also show you how to do that around 100 inner circle, right? My inner circle is 100 people only. You guys should have your own inner circle for your own tribe, your own army, your own message. But if you don't have one, you can use mine. But I'll also teach you how to create like a mass movement of raving fans the way I do. Because I specialize in sales and marketing, but you guys may specialize in I don't know, like,
advertisement or
advertising, poetry, right?
Marketing.
Knowledge.
Yeah,
Marketing.
maybe you're a pastor or anything, like anything. It doesn't matter. Like the stuff we teach could be used in anything that you want to do in your life, and it's so valuable. Like that's why people stay on the team. They're not here because of Epic. They're like here because of this stuff. Because of this stuff.
Yeah, because hey, I know as far as us, I know me, Mike, and Lou, we don't really care about Epic. It's a good
Yeah.
tool, but we're here for
Thank
you.
you.
We're here for you.
Hello.
You know?
This right here. This right here.
Right. This right here.
Ain't nobody else got it. Nobody
No,
else got it.
no, they don't.
Exactly.
What we have, the system that we have, that I've created, it's never been done before, ever in the industry. Because I know the people in the game. I know the people in the game. Like I know the people that actually do internet to build their downlines, that are successful at it. And there's not a lot of them in the whole world. There's maybe like 5, 10 in the whole world that like actually are using funnels the way you're supposed to use funnels to build a downline. It's not a big number at all. But they haven't figured out the compound effect. They haven't figured out the whole done for you solution, how to teach it, get people the results, the whole ping pong marketing, creating your own movement 7-digit club. Now I'm showing you guys how, like, man, in the YouTube, the Instagram, and if they do, they charge you for it. And if they do, they charge you for it.
and they charging a decent amount too.
They're charging you a real
It's gonna
decent
break
amount.
down to this, break down to that, and
Oh yeah.
Decent amount. I don't make no money on anything.
and you're not gonna get the consistency of just a genuine sincerity into it that you're providing financially.
Yeah. I'm putting my money in. I'm putting my time in. Right. I'm quote unquote losing money because I fired my clients. I fired all my clients. I only have one client right now. So because I'm all in with Epic, right? Each system that I built could have been a client that I took on, and then I don't charge you guys for it, and I give it y'all for free, and even more for free, even more. Like, the only thing I ask,
That
okay,
part.
the only thing I ask,
Free.
the only thing I ask, and you're here, you're Mr. Ambers, you're new here. A lot of people ask me like, what's the catch? What's the catch?
Yeah.
For you to do all this stuff, and the catch is, I just want you guys to protect the house. The people that we bring into this circle. We have house rules. We have, these 7 deadly sins, these 10 testaments. We're trying to create a specific type of culture and family, and service-based leadership, and put people first, the little guy, the little girl. I do this all for free just because, when in the future, when I do come out with my book or my podcast, maybe you'll subscribe or be a Patreon subscriber or something like that. And support me in another way. And so I know it always comes back tenfold. Gary
Heavy
V, give,
facts.
give, ask. And I've always lived by that. And so I have a problem, and I have addiction. It's called over delivering. It's something I'm working on. It's definitely something I'm working on. It's a work in progress. Haven't found the pill to solve that one yet, but
Oh man.
but it's cool. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve everyone on this call. And look at this. We went 2 hours in. We still have 26 people on a Monday, which is absolutely amazing. Everything's coming really soon. If you do want to be considered into being in a part like that first wave or beta group, hit me up. It does require a minimum of $500 investment to be part of it, and that's pretty much filled right now. I think we have, because I'm only taking on 100 people personally, and I think we're already at 60. I think there's only like 40 spots left. And the team, and there's 2,000 people on the team.
Oh, I'm down.
There's 2,000 people on the team, and I'm only taking 100.
Should I throw an extra little change, bump that off? Now look.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up? Somebody said something? Gerald, man.
This JD. I got my money now.
Yeah, me too.
I got my money now.
I got my money now.
Where do I
Yeah,
cash
motherfucker,
app you
now.
at, brother? I got Zelle,
For real.
Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You tell
Apple
me.
Pay, what's up?
Hey.
Samsung Pay, what's happening? Google Pay, what's good?
I
I
Shine.
got,
know
we
that's
got
right.
Apple
All of
Pay.
them.
Apple Pay's there.
I'm
PayPal
opening
credit.
up a payment gateway.
No, I have the payment
Hey,
gateway
hey,
set up.
hey, I got a tank full of gas. If I need to drive to Canada and bring it personally, I can do that too.
Come, hey, stop by and pick me up, bruh.
Look, you say my girl got OnlyFans. Look.
No. Hey, it's 30% off when you come to Canada off everything because you got dollar strong. So, if you ever buy a home or a car or a plane ticket, 30% discount.
Wow.
Good thing I'm getting paid in US. I love it. I think I'm paying me in US. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Give
I'm
myself
I'm
a
gonna eventually
raise.
I'm gonna eventually make it. I'm gonna eventually
But yeah,
I'm
message me. I'm starting
I
to
will.
take in the applications. I'm just setting up a couple more things today to actually collect the right information. But yeah, I will be opening it taking in the first wave of people. So there's a few people I have to deliver on, which is like my actual team. The team is actually making the systems with me and putting it together. I gotta make sure they're first, and then everybody comes. As soon as that, everyone comes after. But yeah, in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, next month, we'll be rolling out the systems to the entire team. But being part of my inner circle is a huge benefit. Just because you're part of my inner circle, you get my personal time. You have access to my personal calendar, whenever you need me, and that's invaluable. And that's only meant for the elites. Like what I've created is really only for the elites. I know that line is ironic. You can't do epic shit with basic people. you know, the company and epic and
Exactly.
stuff, right? But I nothing I do is short of lesson is phenomenal. And I know it's because God is speaking to me and he's making everything divine and he's putting his mighty touch on everything that's happening. And I just want to make sure that the abundance that I have goes to the right hands and to the right people, because it's meant to be used for love. It's meant to be used to serve.
Like to
Um, you know,
manifest.
yeah, exactly. And so when I like protect the house, that's what it means. We have certain principles, values, and morals we're trying to obtain, and maintain and upheld, and and it's not being a tyrant. But I tell people time and time again, if you're not compliant, I will rebuke the system. I will revoke the system. I won't kick you out of the company, but it's like there's things that we need to do to protect this house, especially in terms of compliance, because this is a very heavy compliance industry, right? And if that jeopardizes the house, right, I'm gonna have to let you go. But it's gonna be very clear, like the rules, regulations, and it's not even like it's marketing stuff. Like it's like you can't do this in marketing. Like you can't say MLM, you can't say network marketing in in your ads. Like that's a rule. You know what I mean? That's something that would like disqualify someone. That would something that would I would be a reason for me to remove the system from you because now you're jeopardizing the whole house, right? But there's like definitely rules within marketing and in our messaging. Give an example, like we do sales, online sales. We have monthly quotas, we have weekly quotas, and we get paid bonuses if we hit our quotas. That language makes us compliant and it makes us professionals, right? Not my
Right, right.
downline or team. Because the second you say downline, second you
Yeah.
say team, people know.
They think about it, the basic mindset of it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
Exactly. I've been saying the same thing.
yeah. So that language as well is very important. And I'll teach you guys that language in a team training site. Like that's how we be compliant, right? The number of reasons why is these companies shut down or fail is because distributors aren't compliant. The people who are out there megaphoning, water hosing, flame throwing people down with all this technical make money, $20 promotion, make money in your sleep, passive income, get rich, vacation, retirement. That's the reason why we're the most loved and hated industry in the world. Stuff like that, right?
And most understood.
Yeah, most misunderstood. Exactly. Network marketing has always been great. Distributors ruined it. Human beings ruin everything. Top left. Top left, man. No cap, man. Okay? Like, it's always been amazing, and I want to let people know that. And I used to be a little ashamed of it, the first like month coming back into the game, because I left the industry for like a few years, and I came back to it, and I was really battling, like, do I really want to put myself out there like that? Do I really want to be connected to this pyramid, selling, drinking the Kool-Aid guy again? And I'm like, nah, you know what? Because what we're doing is we're changing the world network marketing to be how that golden standard. We're not here to build a downline. Like, it's so much more than that. It's so much more than just building a downline. We're teaching people high income skill sets that will serve them for the rest of their life, that has been tested against time. Right? We lead with value, people leave with value. This is one of my favorite lines that the team knows. If you lead with value, you leave with value. People who leave with value always come back to real value. If you leave with $20 promotions, you get $20 problems. You leave with compensation plan, you get compensation plan problem. You lead with, Forex, you get Forex problems. Now that's if you can explain Forex and no Forex, it's not a problem for you, right? But that's a whole separate system for that. I have a Forex system that's coming out that sells Forex as a product. But right now, our system that's available is specific to sales and marketing, online sales and marketing, to sell
Forex.
subscriptions packages for financial Forex education. I think that's the right way to say it. Yeah. Right? The way you say it is everything, man. The way you say it is everything. I remember we talked about last time, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But yes, have you guys added me up? Inbox me again. I'm no stranger. I literally answered every single question, every single message. It takes me some time, but I always do it. Awesome. So I see I got a couple messages from you guys. Great. So yeah, that pretty much ends the call. I didn't even eat breakfast today yet.
I know that's what's on my mind too. Like, shoot,
Yeah.
want
I
to talk
gotta.
some more, but dang, it's like, ooh, that food be
Yeah,
calling, wood.
yeah. We got the soul food here.
Yeah, I
We
got
got
my
us.
food waiting on me. Y'all saw
We
me. I
got
was
our
in the
soul
car the
food.
whole time. I was trying to
Yeah,
be on a meeting, but I ain't ate yet
yeah,
either. So
yeah. I'm gonna.
I got that waiting on me. But this right here, I got sauce right there, but there's a lot of sauce over here.
Gerald, talk to me, man. I know you were
Um,
always
it's
you're
food
always
for your
pacing
future.
around, always pacing around on these calls.
Yeah, I try to take notes, but I take notes and I also try to keep moving.
Yeah,
I try to keep moving. But yeah,
always
great
talking
class.
too. Always flexing.
No, I just don't like wearing shirts for some reason. I
Oh, I
feel
feel you.
I get hot.
Cambodians don't either.
Yeah.
But yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me something. What's the number one thing you took away from today's class?
Um, let's see.
There's a lot. I know. Give me the number one thing that stood out to you the most. Just the number one thing. And that's something you guys should do too. When you're talking to people and prospecting people, don't ask them what did they like, because that doesn't give you an answer. You ask them what's the number one thing that you saw or heard today that you're gonna take, that you can like implement right now. That, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's what I always do at the end of every class. I don't say what do you think. I say what's the number one thing. The same thing. What's the right? It's one.
Mhm.
Just focus on one thing. Just like a funnel, it focuses on one thing. You give people more than one thing, they know what to do. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. That doesn't give me an answer, right? But I say, what's the number one thing you learned, that you took of you, that brought value to your life, that gave you an epiphany, that gave you a breakthrough? What was that? See, that's a great way that you should follow up people. Go ahead. Sorry, Gerald.
Nah, for me, I would just say what the whole class was about today, um the hook story,
Offer.
offer, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just to get that repetition and repeat that, that cycle. Just remember that, and that's the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
A hook, story, offer.
Offer. It's
It's
simple.
it's in every part of our lives. So,
Yeah.
and we just
It
got to
is.
remember and
Even
practice.
even dating. What's the hook?
Yeah,
How you
yeah.
look, how you smell, how you talk. That's the
Get that
hook.
attraction.
What's the story when you talk to them? What's the offer? Hey, your potential to be a potential. Had a great time with you. Would like to offer you to hang out with us, hang out again. Same thing, man.
Everything's the same, just a different type of concept.
Yeah, yeah. Different different sauce. You know, same recipe, different sauce.
Everything correlated.
Yeah, universal, man. It's
This is
Universal.
really it.
Ain't that who we are, y'all? Ain't that who
Yeah,
we are, y'all?
We
We
yeah,
are.
universal over here.
universal.
Facts.
That's
And we
right.
universal over here, y'all.
Yeah,
Yes,
Hello.
awesome,
and we got the
awesome.
keys.
Oh, I hear a lady's voice.
I know where the
Uh,
Hey
women at, y'all.
guys.
Right.
who,
Yeah,
who's
I
that?
I
mean, all these women on here, y'all don't want to
I
say
got
nothing. All that.
Diana.
Hello, Diane.
Hello,
Hi
hi,
y'all. How are
Diana.
y'all?
Man,
Diana.
Hi,
let me shout out
Diana.
to all the ladies on here.
Diana.
How you
All the
So
doing,
I
queens.
Diana?
just wanted to say I'm really excited to learn building the downline from the internet because I know traditionally, you have to build your downline from people you actually know. So
Yep.
doing it from the internet is really, really, really exciting, and
Yes.
I cannot wait to get a part of this and
Awesome.
learn more.
Awesome. So I'm guessing you're one of the people that's like everyone else here. You ran out of that 100 people list. You bothered your friends and family. You became that person.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
awkward conversations.
I'm kind of over that.
Yeah.
It's not working.
97% of the people in the industry are in the same boat.
Yeah.
People ask me who we gonna serve, right? And that's one of the first lessons I taught was who do you serve? That's where you start with. So when I coach and consult for my agency and my clients, that's the number one question I ask. Who do you serve? Right? And we serve, so my system serves the people like you who see the vision network marketing, like
Mhm.
love it and want to see it grow, but then didn't have the proper tools or the leadership to go and be successful in it, and was kind of led on, you know what I mean, like led on certain things, like, oh, I didn't know the comp plan worked like that. Oh, how come you never told me? Now we felt like
Yeah.
we trick, trap, steal, lie, you name it, right? And the system is made for people like me who have multiple chronic conditions, that can't work a normal job, that dropped out of school, had surgeries. I have swelling in my fingers and toes, so it's like painful for me to do this stuff. Even talking, like they cut open my neck 10 times because of my hyperactive thyroid in my neck, right? It's created for people like that who want to be a contributor and not dependent. And I've been a dependent on my family for a long period of time just because I couldn't make money. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't live a normal life. I'm just trying to like be alive is like the thing I'm focused on. So that's who this helps. This helps people like you, and that's who I serve. I serve people like you, and I also serve people that's like me in my situation. And so that's really like one of the first lessons I teach people, and I could send you the training to that. Who do you serve? Where are they congregating? What type of bait you can use to attract them, and what type of result you can produce for them. I know some of you guys heard that before. It's a really great formula, and it's the number one formula I use when I coach and consult for any client. So, welcome to the team.
Thank you. I'm
Diana, is this your
excited.
first call? Is this your first call?
I attended one
Diana.
other call maybe like
Glad
two
to have you.
weeks
Okay,
ago. So
okay, awesome. Well,
yeah.
pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, don't let me interrupt, but I would really love that training you was just talking about, Pete.
Oh, the one that the
Who you
secret bulletproof
serve.
formula. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
You're on that one. Oh, you've been on every one, Robert. I swear, you've been like on every call.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
feel like you have been. I feel like you have been. I feel like you
You
have
know, I
been.
be on so much, man. I gotta, make sure I got everything.
Yeah.
All
Well, it's
right.
all gonna
No,
be
that's right.
together soon. Everything's gonna be a team membership site this week. Everything's gonna be uploaded. It's all gonna be there. Just be a little patient with me. I'll post this recording for today. And there's the other recording on YouTube. You just type in Real Downline Marketers on YouTube. If you want to just like get it, you don't have to. You don't want to wait. For the team membership
Gotcha.
site, it's there.
Gotcha.
So on YouTube, I teach you how to sell your story. So the hook is what I focused on today. The story is that part on YouTube. Just type in Real Downline Marketers. You'll find it. And then once you have that, the next part, which I'll put in the team training site, is the offer. How do I create my offer? And then once you have those three things, you're Gucci. You can do anything online.
Bro, tell you, bro. This is, man, look. I'm so excited, man.
Me
Yeah.
too, man.
So I'm curious about the
Yeah.
I know the system is built for us, but
Yes. What's
like
up?
when people click on the actual website and then the video
Mm-hmm.
pops up, that's going to be us like talking, right? Like we have to record that part.
The only part that you guys are going to record for me is a video testimonial.
Okay.
And the video testimonials is just an epiphany or a breakthrough that you had from attending these classes.
Okay.
That's all. So if you look at the beginning, what it is a compilation. So let me go over here and let me go to realdownlinemarketers.com. So this is a video compilation. So right now I have some of my clients, right, that I've worked with, but I also got a ton of testimonials from you guys, from your classes, you guys getting breakthroughs, and literally people getting instant results. And we have it recorded, which is cool because now I could put it in the video. That I did a Zoom call and people were getting instant results with the sales and marketing I've been teaching them, right? So the only thing you guys are going to do is just help contribute to these testimonials, or even like when you guys send me these text messages, right? Like this is proof, right? Like, Pete, you taught me this, you taught me that. Like, oh, it's so cool. Like, oh, I brought in a sale. Like, that's all. It's not like you have to go out of your way. I just, if you guys want to contribute and have your name on there, it shows people that you're part of the movement. So it helps you, right? It's like, oh, my stuff is actually on there. It's going to be shown to hundreds and thousands of people, but I'm not even on here on this part. This is all about you guys.
All right.
Right here, right? And so once they actually go apply, so you see this, how they have their email, phone number, right? The second they put that in, you're going to have an app. So you have a couple apps, and the apps will give you an instant notification of when someone actually comes into your funnel. Okay. So yeah. And then you also have pre-recorded text messages and emails that'll be sent to them, and everything is your link. It's yours. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of marketers out there that aren't ethical. But here, everything is like transparent. Everything is tracked. You get reportings. You'll see the leads come in because you'll get access to it, right, through the app, and then you'll see exactly what's happening. So once they actually submit this, boom, you get a notification immediately on your phone, a push notification actually, saying, "Oh, you just generated a lead," right? Then they sign an NDA, because if I let you into my house, don't steal my shit, please, because this is some industry secrets that I'll be sharing with you. And then I have a video here. That's a 10-minute video. That's like my pitch. So you know how these people have like these opportunity pitches, right? So this is like my pitch, but it's not an opportunity pitch. It's me addressing people's existing beliefs of the industry about how it's supposed to be done, and then me breaking those beliefs, saying, no, it doesn't make any sense. This is why it doesn't make any sense. This is why what we're doing makes sense, and how we're using the internet to build our downline on autopilot through the system, Real Downline Marketers, right? So this is a quick 10-minute video, and as you can tell, like the quality of it's very high because this is like a scripted video where all my trainings are freestyle. You know, like all my trainings is just freestyle. It's just off the top of my head. This is like an actual scripted video, which is why it's like so good. And then here is a warning, which is what people don't understand is that the best thing about network marketing, anyone can join it. The worst thing is that anyone can join it. So as much as you want to pull people in, is as much as you want to push them out. So this is where we push them out saying, look, we're looking for a specific type of person, right? You have to fill an application. So you actually have to fill an application to join the team, right? Which is like insane. I gotta fill out an application to join your downline?
Right.
What? What? Yeah, mama. I'm not even kidding. I am not kidding. If my mama want to join my downline, she gotta get in line just like everybody else. Okay? Like seriously, for real, because it might not be for her. We don't let people in because of relationships. We don't let people in because we think that they need it. We let people in because they see the value. They came to us, and that they know that what we have can serve them, right?
Okay.
So
once
go ahead.
So once they, select a date and time, we get the notification, and then we call them and interview them.
Yep. So you call them, and all you're doing is interviewing them exactly because I did the selling for you.
Okay.
The whole presentation, the whole funnel, the whole testimonials, everything, I did that all for you. Okay. Usually, so as a marketer's job is to make the sale easy. So the reason why when people go to these opportunity events, and I hate it, why they don't convert well is because the speaker didn't do a good job. If the speaker did a good job, you shouldn't have any questions. Right?
True.
If the speaker answered all the questions,
Right.
you shouldn't have much questions aside from how do I get started or will this work for me? Those are the two questions that you should have. How can this work for me? Or I'm ready to get started. If the speaker is a good speaker. See?
Right.
Huge. So here, you guys are like POS systems / interviewers, because half the people are going to come and be like, I'm ready. What? You ready? Yeah, I just want to know that you guys are real. That's literally like what it is. Like, you're like, oh, you're a person. You're real. Like, this isn't fake. Like, oh, no, it's real. Oh, okay, I'm ready to get started. You know, that's super cool. Now, for other people, it's only a 15-minute call. If they applied, they're sold.
Okay, right.
If they applied, they're sold. That's so key because when they apply, and I pick them up and I call them, hey, what's going on? This is PD Van for Real Line Marketers. You've applied for the time slot at 10 o'clock today. It's going to be a 15-minute call. Are you ready to take this call? Yes. Great. So we're going to talk about 15 minutes. We're going to go through your questionnaire of what you filled out. And at the end of it, if you are a good fit for the team, I'm going to give you an invite to join Real Line Marketers. Okay? Okay. See that positioning? Great. Cool. Is your name? Is your email? Great. So how'd you hear about us? Great. Are you another company? Great. How much have you recruited before? Great. How much sales are you doing if you're in a business? Great. What's your goals? What's your number one problem? Cool. So working with PD is by application only. Why would you be a good fit? Like, why should we give this to you? They're selling us. They're selling us. That changes the
That's what I
whole
like.
dynamic.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's
It
what I like.
changes the whole
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah, I like that. They're already sold when they do the
Exactly.
application.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And then I already tell them about the $500. So they already know it requires a financial investment, right? So they already know that because my video explains that. However, some people might not have an investment, and that's okay. And I'm going to teach you how to build it without an investment. But if you do, you can speed up the process. So because I want to help the little guy. Just because you don't have the money, I'm not going to deny you. I didn't have money
That
for
part.
marketing,
That
right?
part.
Right? And I say that in the presentation. So I get to help that person too, right? And so as soon as you sign it, when you have your own member, so your website is going to be realdinemarkers.com/Diana V, right? realdinemarkers.com/Prinish, right? /Keisha Noble. So that's how you have your replicated site, right? This calendar is going to be your calendar. I'm going to teach you how to set this up as well, right? It's all going to be connected to you, and everyone has their own version of it. And that's all free, by the way. Most of it's free, aside from like Calendly because it's a third-party software. But like the actual
I'm so hyped right now. I was just so hyped right now. I'm just like, oh my
so
God.
they fill it in, right? So they
Okay,
fill it in.
Good question. So the calendar, I got the calendar, but like for like, what would you recommend? Like getting like sheets too, or
Say that again. What do you like? Google Sheets? What do you say?
yeah, like would you recommend getting sheets too, or just
No.
calendar would be good?
Calendly, because Calendly can automates the reminders for text message and email. So the way I set it up is you get a 24-hour reminder, so instantly you get a 12-hour reminder and you get a 30-minute reminder, right? So you don't miss your call, right?
Right.
And I love using Calendly because number one, it's user friendly. The number one thing that I use when it comes to these online automation tools is that it's user friendly. That's very important because I don't want you guys to have to learn this whole thing, you know what I mean, just to use this thing. But it's the most intuitive, and there's a reason why I choose it. It's because like everything I've used is audited. Everything has been audited, right? Tested, and tried. Calendly is the main one because it's just the way it works and how the automation comes to at the price point that it comes at. It's only $8 a month, right, for Calendly. So I look for things that's either free or very budget friendly, right? I don't own Calendly. They're the calendar company. We can't avoid not paying that. But if I could give it to you for free, I'll give it to you for free. And that's why I spend a lot of hours auditing softwares, trying it, seeing if it's okay for the little guy to follow along and not get lost. So a lot of layers in the choices of the software that I use. Does that answer your question?
Yes. So how does Epic tie into?
Perfect. Here's the next step. So now
Okay.
they schedule the account. So again, the whole time we haven't even mentioned the company we're a part of
Right. Okay.
because we don't lead with Epic.
Right.
We
Right.
lead with real-time marketers. We lead with learning high-income skill sets. We have an automated system that does that for us. We lead
Okay.
with, while that's doing that for us, we're learning how to do it for ourselves. Like, that's a whole different message than to
Right.
be $20 promotions. Make money on your smartphone.
Mhm.
What are you doing right now?
Are y'all talking
Look at
about
the
Epic
charts.
Traders?
Pardon me?
Are y'all talking about
No,
Epic
like
Traders?
how people promote, like what people
Oh,
lead
okay,
with,
got you.
like
Okay,
what they
got you.
lead with. Oh, $20 promotion, $20 promotion. What's your what are you doing right now? I can't believe people would even, spend $20 and you can make millions. I don't get it. Like that's what people post. Like you're rubbing everyone the wrong way. Like,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
know
So
I am.
anyways, oh yeah, I am. And sometimes, sometimes it's going to be polarizing, but you have to create desire to change in your messaging. If you don't create a desire to change in your messaging, it doesn't matter, right? That's another key nugget. Always create desire for change. It's a very high level NLP, very high level.
Desire for change.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Okay, so now they scheduled their event.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna schedule myself, so my phone will just probably ding off the second I book this in. Yep, there it is. Boom. Now I tell them what I'm in.
Oh.
So that whole time they don't know what I'm in. So that's why people are like, "Yo, I want to know the company you're in." But here's the thing: they don't care. Success in network marketing has nothing to do with the product, has nothing to do with the service, has nothing to do with getting in early, start brand new opportunity, getting in, bringing a single rock star. It's not about any of that stuff. Success in network marketing is in our ability to create and duplicate a proven marketing and sales system. That's what determines your success in network marketing, period, which is the only thing they don't equip us with. They don't give us a playbook. These franchisors, we're franchisees. We don't have rules and regulations. We don't have compliance. We don't have a code of ethics. We don't have every single company in the world. Even my brick and mortar business has that. We have 4 Jamaican restaurants. Here's the book. Sign ... here. Do this. If you do this, you get in trouble. If you do this, you know what I mean? These companies don't give that to us. It's weird. So, oh look, I still have Trader here. So, here in this video, I explain to them. I say, hey, my name is PD. You're not joining me directly. You are joining someone that's part of my downline, but that doesn't mean that you're not part of my team. I just want to make that super clear because I actually do hand out all my teams and my sales to my entire team, which I've done. I've actually helped 6 people build all 3 legs for them, which is something that we're teaching in our culture. Okay. How do you get started? Get on the phone call with us, right? But they may have some questions. So they have some questions about the marketing. How is the system going to cost me? So I handle all these objections before the actual call itself as well. So any objections that they have already handled here, and I already know the objections they're going to have because the same objections, you can always just redirect them back to the video and have they handle it for you. Okay. Now, if they want to sign up, they're like, oh, I want to sign up right now. I can't wait for the call. I can't wait. They go here. Let's click this button. This pops up. Here's some artificial intelligence that's going to sign up people for you. So your link is going to be here if they want to sign up. So you're going to have your own name. So it's going to be like, hi, my name is Diana Vaughters. I am the Real Downline Marketers Virtual Assistant because it's your site. So it's your name, right?
Mhm.
Are you looking to skip the line and get started now? No, I'm just browsing. Do you know what's better than browsing? Auto recruiting and auto sales systems that actually convert. Your downline plus your downline marketers equals serious conversions. Do you have any questions? Send us a message. So your app is seeing all of this live as well too. and you can communicate with them right on your app, live, real time, right? If they go, oh, I'm ready to get started. Okay, so hey, again, is this Miss Walters downline? Yes, I'm ready to get started. Boom, your sign up link is right here. They click this, they go to your sign up link. If they want to talk to somebody, you can put your phone number there. If they have a question, they can ask you there. Again, it's all straight on your phone. Everything's done through apps. Everything's done in live time, real time. It's so crazy of how this whole system works.
Wait, what app is it again?
When it'll all be in a team training site.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's why I'm not going to like it's all. I'm recording the trainings right now.
It's a
Yeah. So there's a process, right? There's a step by step, and then we're kind of jumping places right now. Just I want some new people to see the whole system. But when the team training site's done, it's very step by step. It's copy this, paste this. This is how you do this. This is how you do this. And honestly, it should take you maybe a day. Like if you're a superstar, you can get through like the whole system like in like a day, maximum 7 days, 10 days to learn all my marketing for the past 12 years of my life. Maximum like 12 days, probably. Each day is like a year. Just here you go, 12 years and 12 days. Take it. Just take it. Please take it from me. Please, sir, can I give you some more? You got twists?
Give you some more.
I'm really excited about learning this system. So
yeah, I'm just happy I'm not like we were talking about the repetition type stuff, like different companies. Like the same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to marketing, so it seems a little okay. I haven't been doing it. Wow.
Now the old way, I don't know.
The old way is hard.
Oh
like
man,
the old way
I only been doing it for a couple of months, and I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Man. I mean, this right here, man. If I met this,
a couple of
if
months.
I met him and Wake Up Now, then I would have been okay by now. But
wake up now. We were doing 100 a month though, so
yeah, I know.
Now, dang, that was one of the hitters back then.
Yeah. At least David Ishiaga is my guy. He's my guy. He's the guy that got me in internet marketing.
Yeah, I think most of the industry got started around that time.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, but you know what? That goes to show, man. It's like a full circle right now.
Yeah.
With a lot of them.
We all just really bad at giving up. That's all it is.
Man.
Right. Exactly.
We trying to be more adventurous.
Robert.
Exactly.
That's
You
it.
hit the nail on the head with that one.
We ain't special. We just really bad at giving up. That's all.
Yeah.
Heavy facts.
Hey, Petey. Hey, Petey, y'all sound like newbies. I've been at this since 1995, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm like 3-4 months in, and I'm like, okay.
Hey, Petey.
I've been here about
Petey,
that.
I started with lotion, potions, and pills, yo.
You've been looking for me.
Yes, I started with the lotion, potions, and pills, Jack. 1995, the number. Another summer.
Avon, ain't it?
Hey, I'm telling my age now, Petey.
Oh man.
Right. You might getting close.
And I'm aware of my brother.
Hey JD, I started back in 03 with Melaleuca, man. I started way back with Melaleuca way back in the day. So,
Melaleuca?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
How you know that, Mike?
Hey, I've been in all, Jack, listen.
All the same thing.
I've been in all of them.
I've been in all of them.
I've been in all of them.
I've been in
all.
I've been in all of them, Jack. Listen.
I've been in a lot.
I done forgot some I was in.
Yeah, HCN,
I remember each one.
Yeah, I was in HCN too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I was in 5 lanes.
Wow.
How about Cutco? I did Cutco. I sold knives.
Hey, I sold knives, vacuum cleaners, you name it.
Vacuum cleaners, yep. I tried to sell dog food, healthy pet food.
Hey, JD.
What a long journey.
Hey JD, you won't sell no encyclopedia with the books with it.
Man, don't say that.
With it.
The only thing I didn't sell. Hey, I knocked on your door with a Kirby vacuum cleaner though.
Oh yeah, you did. You got that spray bottle. You gotta,
Did that.
Take some pills and hand
Yeah,
you. They make
that's
you lose weight
crazy.
fast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But no, it is amazing, man. How we went through all these companies doing all of this stuff and whatever, whatnot, to 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 meet him, Pete, and
yes,
to be in, confronted with this
Who need my help for
the
what?
system right here. I mean,
yeah.
this is just something totally different. This is really
Never
blowing
been
my
done before.
mind right
Rich,
now.
we're gonna change the world. Like my goal is to change the world of network marketing to be held at a golden standard. Network marketing has always been great. Distributors ruin it. Like that's like, one of my call to arms. Like that's where I beat on the drum and blow the horn and the trumpet and raise my flag. Like
Yeah.
I'm not here to build a downline. I'm here to change the world, be held at a golden standard. It's different. It's different.
Right.
Well, I thank you.
It's like everybody becomes a leader in this process. It's not just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, you're this person down here. You're just as great. You're just as
Yeah.
great as how it starts. How it
Jesus
starts is how it
Christ.
ends. Heavy
Jesus
facts.
Yes.
Christ. Right?
Yes.
Great.
Facts. Amen.
He's the greatest among you will be the least. Right?
Heavy
Just
facts.
just walking in his footsteps,
Yep.
the greatest recruiter in them all, the greatest servant of them all. Right? He has seven
Exactly.
deadly sins. I have seven deadly sins of marketing. He has 10 testaments. I have 10 testaments like the hook story offer. That's a test. That's a testament.
Yeah.
There's
Facts.
10 of them. I use as the foundation for
Yeah.
everything I'm doing. These are the sins. You can't say this. You can't say that because you'll get banned from Facebook and Instagram. You can't say that stuff. you know? I'm
That's
just using that as foundations, man. I'm just using
that,
his teachings as foundations. Go ahead, Mike.
that's similar to me on my lifestyle. I use the book of Job, so I look at everything that I
Yeah,
went through is a teacher stone, a stepping stone for me to get something greater. So
yeah,
just can't just sit back and wonder why bad things happen because it's a story and a learning lesson and everything. And that's
mm-hmm.
pretty much how I use my lifestyle now. Ever since I go through my trials and tribulations.
Yeah,
Back in what I think it was '01.
mm-hmm.
And a lot of bad things happened. I just didn't know why. But now that I'm older and I have kids, I can teach those life lessons through them. So
Yeah,
everything that I went through, I look at it now. It was a bad. It just was a learning curve.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
it just built me up to who I am
yeah.
now. So if I
Exactly.
didn't go through that back then, I wouldn't have no jewels and no
Oh,
nothing to teach my
as
kids
you guys to the
about
group.
life. So that's pretty much what I do. I'm like you. I just look at certain things in a different way now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I do, look, I've never said a word you guys couldn't pronounce. It's just perspective. And calling it out for
Exactly.
what it is, because no one's calling it
Exactly.
out for what it is.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
all I do is give you guys perspective. You could pronounce every single word I said on the call today. Like I didn't, guys. Look, you guys know I can't spell. Y'all know this. I can't spell. Can't do math. I can't even read sometimes. Sometimes I don't even know how I read. I can't do it. Right? So if you guys got on this call, you overqualified. Y'all can spell. You can do this internet stuff. You can read. You can do internet stuff. You can do math. You can do this internet stuff. All you need to be is just interested in it. That's all you need to be. If you're not interested in learning it, you're not going to learn it. Everything that's new, it's not hard. It's just new.
Right.
It's not
Exactly.
hard. It's just
Hey,
new.
Petey.
Yeah.
Petey, that's what I deal with every day, man, in my IPTV service. I tell people, they're tired of paying $200 a month for cable. I say,
Mm-hmm.
listen, this is not hard. It's just different. It's something
Yeah.
different than when you used to. And
Yeah.
once you get used to it, the alternative is paying 200 versus paying 20. So what do
Yeah.
you want to do? You know what I mean? That's how I close every deal. $180 back in your pocket a month. That's the goal. So
There you go. There you go. Let me send you
it's not
guys
rocket science. I know I don't know it, but I know you taught us enough already, man. I'm
Yeah.
so grateful.
Yeah.
You're welcome, man.
I ain't
Thank you
even
for
got my
Appreciate it.
1,000 people yet, but I already know. I know I'm
They
already epic.
coming.
So hell, it don't even matter to me.
They coming.
I'm just waiting for my check. I already wrote the check, so my
Hey,
check already written. I just need to go deposit it as soon
I wrote
as.
I wrote myself the check too. So here is my link for a Telegram group.
Sir.
There's my Telegram group. That's where I'll be making updates on the system and like the next steps and how you'll get access to everything that I showed you guys today. So you can't communicate in the group. The group is specifically only for broadcasting only. But that will be where I will update you guys or follow me on social because I'm pretty heavy on social. and I'll post like, oh, system is launching, DM me, get in contact with me, right? And then I could just direct you guys on what to do. But yeah, this is cool, because you know what? There's so many people that wanted to join my team that didn't because they said they already have a marketer. I'm like, go ahead. Go ahead.
Big dummies. You
I
big
don't
dummies.
I don't beg. I don't beg. I don't chase. I don't trick. I don't trap. I lead with value. That's it. I lead with value. That's all. I lead with service-based leadership and teach people actionable strategies. I can get them instant results. Literally. I don't like the word, but it's crazy that we're getting so many people with instant results. It's like, like instant noodles. I'm just the guy, just come, here's the water, put in the microwave, there you go. Awesome, everybody. Well, definitely didn't know we are going to hang up this long. I am starving. I'm so hungry. I actually have to take my pills. What's today?
Monday.
Yeah, you supposed to do that at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I am supposed to do that at 2 o'clock. You know that. You know that already. Today is Monday. Yep. Because I'm not healthy, but it's okay. I'm blessed that I've been cursed. Yeah, I was supposed to take it at 2. I felt my heart getting too heavy. Cool. All right, everybody. Well, that concludes today's call. Wow, still 23 of you guys here spending like 2 hours with me. I feel like a celebrity. I feel like I just put on like the greatest rock show.
Oh, you are.
2 hours. You
are.
almost 3 hours.
I
love it. Hey, I'm late for an appointment.
Hey, it's all good, man. Next month
I'm late, but I can't get to the last one, PD. I got to be here to the end, brother.
Hey, we're done. We're good, man. We're done. My lady is waiting for me. And
hey, you know it's time to go.
Oh, yeah, you better not. You already got out the doghouse. Don't get back in there.
She waited an hour already.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Better get to her, man.
Yeah.
You need to send her that calendar link.
Hey, Peter, hey, Peter, you just got out of the doghouse. Come on now.
I know. I'm not gonna record this because I don't.